just looking at my OBS settings.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's probably for the best we delayed it a little, because about at 45, for some reason I had a small power outage.
Ah, I see. So even if it wasn't on my end, we would have ended up delaying anyway. Well, that makes me feel a little bit better.
Yeah, it is what it is. Lights just flickered and the power went out including my Wi-Fi.
Ah, I see. So yeah, in other words, if anyone's listening right now, it wouldn't have even mattered, because we would have had to delay regardless. It wouldn't have mattered.
Yep, blame belt for this one.
We can't see anything. Well, I'm just kind of waiting right now, so it's not supposed to really matter right now. It's just like the pre-stream chat, I guess.
I suppose.
Hello, Mario.
Hey Mario, sorry about that shiny that got away.
Oh, it fled? I kind of felt like it did, because he didn't mention having caught it. But I think it's a dupe for him, isn't it? He already has the Soul Rock, doesn't he? I think.
I believe he mentioned this is the second time in a row he's gotten it lost.
Oh, so he's encountered it before, but he lost it that time too. Okay, that sucks. I've had some dupe shinies in the Safari Zone during Safari Week, although that was in Fire Leaf Green with, I think, Rhyhorn? Yeah, you find Rhyhorns all the frickin' time. Although in my case, I think I caught the first one, but then the second one I found, I wasn't able to catch. But then I was like, well, I already have one, so it's not that big of a deal if I lose it.
You know what? Birthright is pretty fun. A whole lot more fun than Azure Moon Endgame.
I'm sure most anything is, though. Halloween.
It is cancer.
With how bare the last few streams have been, you might actually be the last person here. Who knows? Laster. I'm curious to see what they did for Celica's route. I'm curious to see how they changed it.
Keep it as is. I want nothing but boat maps.
Boat maps
Just
and then
nothing.
swamp maps after the desert maps.
Don't forget the desert.
Yeah.
The desert with witches.
Yeah. They have a lot they could fix in Celica's route. There's a lot they could fix in Celica's route.
You're saying you don't like the poison swamp?
What? I wonder if they'll actually change up the swamp, like how it works or something. I don't know.
They could. I just don't know how they go about that.
I don't either, but I mean they've changed up a fair few maps in Alms Route. And Alms Route didn't really need that much changing, in my opinion. I mean, maybe a little bit, but I don't think Alms Route really. People weren't really complaining about Alms Route, to be honest.
It was definitely more Celica.
Mm-hmm. So I'm curious. Gonna go after Houndoom and Zangos. They're both bluish. They're not like full on blue, but they're bluish. Not bluish.
I wish you the best of luck.
Yeah, hopefully if you do encounter them, you can actually catch it. Funny enough, I encountered a Safari Zone shiny once before I even knew what Safari Week was. So I wasn't even hunting there. I was actually looking for a lucky egg, and I found a blue Venomoth. And I was like, oh dang it, I didn't think about that. I could find a shiny in this. And as you might guess, I wasn't able to catch it, unfortunately. It's a really nice shade of blue, though. If you don't know what shiny Venomoth is, give it a look. It looks really cool. Anyway, I guess we'll get started now. Did I post it in the... Yeah, I believe I did. Second to check. Yeah, I've posted it, okay. make sure I posted the server. Alright. So yeah, I'm going to get started now. We're gonna finish off.
Yeah, that is nice looking.
Yeah, especially in Gen 3, because the colors aren't watered down in Gen 3. Anyway, we're gonna go finish this, I guess, part 1 finale. Like I said, we've already gone through the worst of it. It's just like sweeping up the last little bits of the map. This should not give me any issues. We'll go collect our hammer, kill the archers, and be done with this. Can't hear you? Can't hear me or Belt? Which one of us can you not hear? You should be able to hear me just fine. You should be able to hear me fine. Unless you mean Belt. Because for me, it's my mic is highlighting quite a bit, so you shouldn't have an issue here. Can't hear you guys, like either of us. You can't hear either of us that well.
Oh.
Okay. I can turn his up a little bit, but I don't know if that's really gonna do much good. Hopefully that's better. I don't know if it is. I wonder if I could turn down the volume, maybe. Like, turn down the volume of the game. To just to 80 to hear us. Let's see if I can turn down the volume. The game volume is already pretty low, though, so you should be able to hear us. I can turn it up more, but keep in mind for Belt's audio, when I turn his up, it also increases the game audio, so I can't do much about that. I can do my mic, but I can't do much.
Maybe I could try and turn my own mic up?
Maybe? Give that a shot, yeah. And the volume.
I tried turning it up a little. Is that better?
I don't personally notice the difference. Maybe for them will notice. I don't know. Do you hear us? I noticed that it's only after I started up the game, like whenever I actually loaded up the game, that people were saying they couldn't hear us. So it could be the game audio, but I already have it like the lowest setting it possibly could be.
Oh, apparently we're good.
Okay, that's good. Alright then, let's get going.
Yep, just get rid of a few stragglers over here.
Yeah, we don't really have much work to do. These guys should not be a threat at all. Probably could kill with Clive, to be honest. I don't know if I want to, but I could. Never mind, I can't. Surprisingly. I guess Clive is kind of his old self again.
Clive can't kill? Color me surprised.
Clive moment. Alright. See what we got here. Yeah, the hammer guy doesn't even move, so should not. He should be like the least. Oh, and now my controller. Now, as soon as things are actually running fine, that's when the controller decides to give out on me. God, I hate this controller. It just does this so randomly. Like when I play FE3, it never freaking does this to me. But when I'm streaming, that's when it decides to give up. When I play FE3, this does not happen even once. Not even once. Not even once does it do that.
It might be the emulator.
It could be, now that I think about it, because obviously it's a different emulator.
I mean, yeah, I used MGBA some, and I noticed it would kind of disconnect on me a few times.
Okay, yeah, then maybe it's the emulator. I don't know why it does that, it's dumb. Skill and speed, okay. Well, I mean, that'll help him double, I suppose. So that's nice.
Not bad.
So you need a pad or a PC then? Well, I'm not gonna go get a new PC just because one emulator doesn't work.
Oh, that does it. It's being buggy, you gotta get a whole new computer.
Yeah.
Yep. To play Echoes.
You had to play a hack of Echo this. Who do we want to give the kill to? Who do we want to give it to? I kind of want to give... I don't want to train Tobin and Faye right now, to be honest, because they kind of need some catching up.
Faye's lagging a bit behind, if I remember.
She is. Yeah, she is. That is very true. She's starting to kind of start to lag a bit, lagging behind the rest of the squad. I'll try to give her one archer kill. I don't think I can get both, unfortunately. I mean, I could probably, but it requires quite a bit of work to do that.
Yeah.
Look, with an iron bow, Python does the job. Okay, give it to Python, I guess. If he actually hits these.
Oh yeah, Python and Foresight decided to carry us.
Yeah, Python. I forgot, but Python and Foresight are really good in this run. For some reason, they're just really good. I don't know why. I don't know why they're so good right now, but they really are. I'm gonna miss them in Celica's route. I wonder who's gonna be blessed in Celica's route.
Well, instead of Forsyth and Python, we just get Leon and Valbar.
Oh yeah, but Leon does tend to be usually good.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Although Valbar, I can't say the same about. Doesn't
he can tank, kinda.
Oh look, she actually doubles something. That's nice. What's Seraphim doing?
Oh.
Okay, yeah, you know what? I will. I nearly clicked on Seraphim. I'll go do this. This should be easy.
I mean, Seraphim should be nice for monsters when they show up.
Oh yeah. Honestly, I think it might be the shield that's weighing her down a little bit. That's slowing her down because I think it is like -3 speed. So that could be the reason she's not doubling as much. Of course, the enemies could also be catching up with speed, which would also be a problem.
It's just leather shield, right?
Yeah, but it still gets her.
I don't think that weighs her down.
It does though, because it gives her like -3 speed or something.
I thought that was just the fire spell.
You might be right, actually. Yeah, you might be right.
Because fire itself is a bit heavy.
But it doesn't make sense because it says 3 weight, but she has 4 con. So, does con just work differently in this hack, or like?
Maybe it's only for rescue purpose.
Maybe, but I think the game should make it more clear.
Because the thing about Excalibur being so good is I'm pretty sure it only
or physical size affects rescues. I don't know if it says that in GBA, like vanilla GBA, but it doesn't specify anything about weapon weight.
That's true. But like, big thing that makes Excalibur good besides like its high crit rate is the fact that it's so light.
That is true. I'm gonna set up with Gray, I guess. And then kill the hammer guy with Faye next turn, I think. With that Gray level. What's he gonna get? Just 1 HP. Wow, that's a little underwhelming. But I guess his stats are some of the highest in my army, so it's not that big of a deal right now.
I always appreciate a good HP level up. It means he's less likely to die.
That is true. That is true. That is very true. There's all.
Oh, Gray sees the throne. He's the king now.
Yeah, Gray is now the king of Zofia. Alright, we're gonna give Faye another attack. She double, yeah, she can double him with Seraphim. I want to see Seraphim animation. Okay, that's interesting. Alright, she didn't even get a lot of that. It's a little bit long. But she does get a hammer.
Faye's gonna make great use of that hammer.
Oh yeah, she absolutely is. Alright, go slap the woman or whatever. Push the woman. Shove the woman. Okay, there we go. Pathetic, the Chancellor is all talk. What shall I do now, my lord? cannot hold the castle of my detachment alone. We must retreat. Ferdinand, you stay with me. We'll join with our main force in the forest. Yes, my lord. You've made an impression on all. Yes, you have. He needs a new house. Yeah, he does. Hey, Dr. Gordon. Alright. Now we get to play as the worst protagonist of Ironman history. Great, just great. I don't know, man. I think Alir is worse.
Celica isn't that bad. She usually has good damage.
Yeah, Celica actually is pretty alright.
Like, she cannot take a hit to save her life once it gets late game, but she's pretty good at killing stuff.
A lot of Celica's army can't really take hits. Was it? Is this playing what I think it is? Oh, they remixed the song. The castle theme.
Oh.
I mean, haven't they already taken back most of Zofia at this point? Besides, like, the western half, I guess. Well, yeah, I guess they haven't taken back. Oh, yeah, because the sluice gate is the border. I don't know what I was saying.
So we liberated, like, half of it.
Yeah, kinda. Wait, what? Alright.
And then Emperor Rudolph will send him a fruit basket to apologize.
Exactly. Who's this old man? Oh, it's that guy. I didn't remember him.
Oh yeah, it's the old guy who says he's friends with Myson.
Yeah, that guy.
He's my favorite character, actually.
What, he said nor a lover who could bear one? Does that imply that he had a wife that was just like infertile or something? I guess I think he said something like that.
What a weird thing to say.
Yeah, it's just like they could have just said he was never married. I think in vanilla they just said he was never married, which is kind of obvious. Like, oh, okay, he's just never had a woman, so he hasn't obviously had a child.
No, it's not like that. Myson only dates infertile women.
Only infertile women. like much of a balcony, to be honest. Oh, hey, there he is. I think it's the first time we actually see him in this game. Like in the hack. I don't
I can't remember.
I don't think we've seen Myson in this hack so far.
Well, here he is now.
I guess so. You know, maybe I should read this, because it's just a really long scene.
Maybe.
And it
I'd
just
help
feels
out,
really
but I'm
awkward.
stuck here.
Yeah. What do you mean? You'll understand in time, boy. See, that reminds me. This old man downstairs was saying some strange things. He told me, huh? What's that noise? Well, the people have gathered. Look at their new hero. You should go greet them. Oh, that's nice. Burn this memory into your heart, boy. Hey, Gruda King. Make tea for my grandma. Yeah, we were just looking through dialogue. These are the people whose burdens you will carry the rest of the way. Remember what lies upon your shoulders. The old man said you only date infertile women? What did he mean, Grandpa? Hello, X. Alright, so that's that. And we're now at... Oh, we're gonna do a flashback here. Are you certain, Celica? Yes, you saw the face he made when you told him I had to leave. I tried to say goodbye to him, on the end of crying. Sir Myson, where will I go next? I have a place in mind. Perhaps it's time to call on an old friend. Under his care, I'm certain your enemies will never find you. Forgive an old knight for failing you, princess. Had the mother willed it, I would have stayed by your side, visited you to my dying days. But I can't leave Ram Village. Not yet, at least. You do not need to apologize, Sir Myson. I regret nothing. Okay, I'm reading the wrong voice. Silk has a really deep voice now as an 8-year-old. The days I spent here with you and Alm were wonderful. The experiences I had and the friends I made all mean the world to me. You don't have to be my shining knight, Sir Myson. You just have to promise to always be my grandpapa. Of course. Celica! Testosterone Celica! Alm? Celica! Alm, you came for me. I want to make a new promise. One day, when I'm older and stronger, I'm gonna find you. Doesn't matter where the world hides you, or how long it takes. I promise to find you. So please, don't forget me, okay? I can never forget you, Alm. And I promise to. I'll be waiting for the day we can meet again. But for now, I have to go. Grandpapa? Yes, child. Do you think I'll ever see him again? I do, so long as destiny wills it. Destiny? So be it. Oh! This is their portraits. The art is on point, yeah. Yeah! That infernal bell is so... Why are they clinging it now? Apparently the king's passed. That's what Nelma said anyway. The king? But isn't that... He was Silica's... Oh dear. I hope she's dealing with this okay. These portraits do look a little bit off, maybe. I don't know. I think... Honestly, I thought Jenny was Celica at first. I don't know why. I was like, yeah, this is a weird looking Celica. Oh wait, it's Jenny.
Oh, it is.
Okay, there's Celica. Okay, yeah, Celica looks like Celica. You're certain I can't dissuade you from going, little one? I must know. It's been years since crops last grew in Zophian soil. Our barren fields have fallen victim to terrors. The Regalians have invaded. I fear some ill must have befallen Earth Mother Milla. I know this must be connected. Perhaps it is, at that. I'll not deny that the kingdom of Zofia faces her darkest hour in some time. More sick and hungry come to the Priory's door each day seeking aid. The key to everything lies with Milla. I shall travel to her temple and learn what's become of her. Yes, little one. You know well the reason my son placed terrorists. Yeah, Celica's rat is about fighting terrorists, apparently. With the king's passing, you are the last living member of the Zophian royal line. There are many who would seek to use you, or even end you. That threat is greater now than ever. Yet you would still leave knowing that? I must. Even if my decision betrays the care you and my son have shown me, you've done so much to keep me safe, and it breaks my heart to pay you. But this goes beyond my heart. I can only ask your forgiveness. Keep your plea of forgiveness, child. I'll not give what isn't required. If this is your mind, I won't object. Trust in it as I trust in you. Thank you, Mama. Of course. But you must take care. The blight in Zofia is worse than you know. You've uncommon talent as a warrior priestess, but carelessness is fatal. Thank you, Mama, for everything. Well then, I'll be on my way. You're leaving this very instant? Surely you could stay until the bells last peal. It rings to mourn your father's passing, as we know. I'll never think of that man as my father. Now, if you'll excuse me. Little one, now you always walk in the light of Middle's bliss. Okay, so we just automatically talk to them there. Celica, I heard the news. You're going to the Temple of Milla, right? If so, then I'm going too. You can't say no. Thanks, man. To be honest, I'd welcome the help. Good, because I'm coming too. I'm not letting the two of you go off on your own. Letting us? You say like you think you could keep us safe. I do, and I can. I'll be more help than you, at least. Rude and wrong. I can conjure lightning, Bowie. Big, pretty lightning. What have you got? Fire? Maybe I'll call you if I want to roast marshmallows. Let's just say you'd be great help and leave it at that, shall we? I know I'll be counting on you both. This isn't going to be an easy journey. Still, I'm glad that I'll have company, especially after last night's dream. Oh, they just kind of cut the dream out, didn't they? I think they did. Celica, can I go with you too? Of course, Jenny. I didn't think you'd ask. Well, it's true I like to be alone, but not all alone. Welcome back. Can we play I Spy? No. We're playing Fire Emblem. We can't play I Spy. I can help out if I can. I brought some things from the pantry that might be useful on the road. Flour? Oh, just an orange.
Flower?
It should be flour. It should have been flour, but no. Alas. I want to hear this music. The Celica Act 2 matte music is quite beautiful.
Agreed.
It's a little bit sped up in this, but that's okay. Let's go check our items. So let's go check out our units. We have Celica right here. 8 attack, 6 skill, 6 speed, 8 luck, 4 defense, 7 res. She has a light affinity, which I guess makes sense for her. She's got a sword, a vulnerary, and an orange. No flower, inaccurate hack, I know that. Let's hear a spell list. Fire, Seraphim, Thunder, Heal, Excalibur, and Ragnarok.
It's Celica.
Yeah, that is definitely Celica. Like the car? What? What kind of car is named Celica? May. I think May's portrait looks a little bit off, but I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
Her hair isn't as long.
Yeah, that's why it looks kind of odd. I suppose with my little eye, someone that has VTuber vibes. She really does. She may be in denial, but she really does. So let's see what May gets. She gets Fire, Thunder, Aura, Seraphim, Heal, and Silence. Yeah, I remember her getting Silence. Doesn't know the Toyota Celica? I think you just made it up. I know what a Toyota is. I never heard of Celica as a Toyota.
I have a Toyota. Nice car.
Built has more of a PNG tuber kind of vibe.
No.
I don't know what that sort of vibe is supposed to be, to be honest, because I don't know much about PNG tubers. Alright. I'm not being a VTuber, I can't yap all day. Press X to down. She can't yap all day? Yeah, right. Proctor not able to yap all day? I don't believe that. That's as believable as Khmer saying he's not racist. Alright, Fire, Thunder, Sagittae, Excalibur, Heal, and Unlock. Okay, so he gets to Unlock. I don't know how useful that'd be. I assume Celica can
He
also...
unlocks things. That makes him the Lord.
Yeah, I guess so. I assume Celica also has the Unlock thing, where she can just go and open chests and doors and stuff like that. Wait, what are her weapon ranks? She's got D in swords, and D in something else, and E in... Oh, I think it's dark magic and then light magic. It's like 3 houses, I guess. Demon Scent. Alright. See, what does Jenny get? So she gets Nosferatu, Seraphim, Heal, Physic, Invoke, and Expel. Okay. Invoking guy saves lives. Remember that.
I never forgot.
Yeah. 1 defense. Does she always have 1 defensive base? Maybe she does. So, what are her affinities? May has Thunder affinity. I would have thought she'd have Fire.
Thunder and Fire, they both kind of make sense.
I guess so. I guess because she says she has big hurdy lightning.
Oh, yeah.
I guess. Maybe that's what it is. Well then, shouldn't Bowie have a Fire affinity? He just says anima. What the heck that means? What does it even mean to have an anima affinity? It's like, what does an anima even mean?
For the
And
most
Jenny
part,
has...
I just associate Anima with a bunch of losers because it's Elliewood.
Yeah,
and...
exactly. Jenny has an ice affinity, which is really odd. I would not have guessed that. I don't think ice
Yeah,
really
that's kinda
fits
weird.
her. Yeah, but or I guess if anyone out of your starting crew would have ice, it'd probably Bowie. I feel like because he's a bit more tanky.
Yeah.
I usually associate ice affinity with like a tankier sort of unit. So I would imagine if anyone in your starting crew had it, probably Bowie.
The one exception to Anima users being losers is Oswin.
That's true. That is true.
Also, those are 1-for-1 Jenny's bases.
Okay. Invoking guy says, king of a desert nation, true. Okay. Let's go to the cemetery. What a great place to start our journey, in a cemetery. Why is there a cemetery in our backyard? That's what I mean.
She does live at a church.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. First I read your comment as, I'm Proctor, I'm an expert. I don't know why I read it as that, but... What is Proctor an expert in, Brain Rot?
I'm not gonna comment.
I like how it shows a little boat sailing, that's kind of nice. I didn't really need to do
Oh,
that,
yeah.
but it is a nice little detail, I suppose. Even the nest. Okay, I hope recruiting Leon and Kamui and Valmar is a bit easier, because in vanilla, that's just really RNG dependent, and I don't really like that.
They can and will just die if you get unlucky.
Yeah, and that's just not good design. I hate things like that in Fire Emblem where it's just like, oh well, if you just get a little bit unlucky, then too bad. You just, I guess it's better than a game over, but still, because there's like, you know, Pent dying in his map, or what should you call it, game over, or that Radiant Dawn map with Jill, Zhark, and
Oh,
Toronio.
oh,
Which is
Jill's suicidal on that
yeah, and the
map.
thing is, it's not even that unlikely for her to die. It's entirely possible she dies. It's like not even that unlikely.
It's probable if you take too long.
It can happen on turn one. Like maybe it's not that likely to happen, but it's not anywhere near as rare as Pent dying. I've never seen any footage of Pent dying. Mangs Dempsey's
I'd
seen
like
it
to
before.
see it.
I would like to see. Yeah, I agree. I would like to see it legitimately happen, but I've never seen it. So it at least shows you that it's pretty rare. The fact that no one seems to have made a video of it. But I know for a fact,
I mean,
I've seen it myself. I know it's happened to Dawnlot, where Jill can just die on, really early on, and there's nothing you can do about it.
I'm guessing you probably didn't watch it, but the Mangs' Radiant Dawn draft race, it happened to PH 7 times in a row.
What? 7 times in a row?
Or something like that.
That's crazy.
Like, he was about to quit.
I mean, I would too. I would quit if it happened like one time to me. I'd just be like, screw this. Like, that's completely unfair.
Yeah, it was wild.
So the odds of that happening must be pretty high. Maybe not 7 times in a row, but the odds of it individually happening must be pretty high if it can do it that easily.
Oh yeah, the boats will be annoying with 1 RN.
They will. They'll be very annoying.
Well, everything's annoying with 1 RN, but...
Yeah. Then he became one? That's what he wants you to think.
So I'm guessing they're probably going to have the booster fountains on this map instead of just the Priory.
Oh, I like this remix already. Oh yeah, they're showing the fountains.
Okay.
This goes.
So 3 points of speed on Bowie.
I guess. This goes really hard. Let's check our enemies. This Spintail is kind of small as heck. Yeah, we've noticed that. I think this goes harder than it does in Shadows of Lunch, to be honest.
It feels like the Smash Bros. Remix.
It does. It feels like it was more so based on the Smash remix. Not that I'm complaining. Not
It's
that I'm
good.
complaining
Like,
at all.
I turned on the stream audio and it's really good.
Yeah. I'm not saying they did a bad job with any of the remixes so far, but this one really stands out to me. New repair smear campaign. That's what it was.
Head out from A.
Yeah. Whoever made this just does not like it. To be fair, her portrait probably really difficult to work with because her hair is really strange. You can tell it's easily the Sarah hair splice thing. Because it's probably pretty hard to get her pigtails exactly right. Because yeah, it just doesn't quite. There weren't any that looked exactly like those. So
It's not May's hair.
yeah, but to be fair, if they're just splicing things, I mean, I do know there's supposed to be like some portrait artists that probably could actually design something. But I'm not sure how they do it. I have no idea how they go about it. I assume it's difficult to do, though.
Probably, but yeah, I've noticed like a few splices here and there.
I should say that Brawl's remix is better than Ultimate's. Ultimate has a remix of it. Does it? I didn't realize they had different remixes. So
Yeah, neither did I.
Magic? Oh, never mind. She can't. Okay. Graves give 30 of Void. Didn't they give 40 in Vanilla? Or am I wrong?
Oh yeah, 40 avoid cemetery tiles.
Yeah, so I guess they nerfed him a little bit. Attack and speed. Okay, those are the fountains we got. Okay, yeah, so we're probably just gonna give, like, all speed to Bowie. I know it's a bit of a meme,
I actually
but
convinced you.
I know it's a meme, but, like, unironically. I mean, he has 2 effective speed when he uses fire right now. That's awful.
You know, I think if Bowie eats flour, it should just give him a flat 20-point buff in all his stats.
It should. Look at Mate, it's already deleting these enemies. Okay, well, we're gonna... Oh, we're talking about the music. It's going to PC? I thought it already had.
Didn't that happen a while ago?
That's what I thought. We're gonna sacrifice a little bit of EXP on Bowie for... Actually, no, we're not. If I chip with Bowie, then I could probably kill with Celica. Phantom X version? What the heck does that mean? What does it even mean?
Phantom X is like the Chinese mobile game that just got localized.
I don't know who cares about that.
Yeah, I don't.
Nice dodge.
I feel like his animations look nice.
They do look quite nice. I agree. I like how these enemies can't just immediately start swarming us, because there's like this little ledge here. I like that. That's pretty good design, actually.
You've got a new army, you're getting a feel for them.
Yeah, I like how they're like, okay, we're gonna go section this bit off, so that you just go through this little, this little shrine, and then you go this way. You're actually fairly protected as you go through this map. You only take on like 1 or 2 enemies at once. I like that. This is good. This is good map design. This is good, especially considering.
And again,
huh?
you're working with 4 mages, so
yeah.
If they all just swarmed you, that would be cruel.
Well, I mean, to be fair, remember the chapter where we got what's his face was pretty cool too, and they didn't really take into that.
Yeah, the Fernand map.
Yeah, that was an awful map. I mean, sure, yeah, you didn't have like 10 squishy mages. I agree. But that doesn't give them an excuse to just go and put a bunch of really strong enemies here.
No.
That can easily destroy us. So I'm glad they put that into account for this map. Because they do move,
Maybe
but...
it was an outlier.
I like May's Paulette. Although her skin is pink, which is kind of weird. Maybe the implication is she's wearing like tights or something. I don't know. They play Rido? What the heck is that? It sounds really weavy.
SMT game.
Oh, it is?
Just got a remaster.
Let's see. The more I listen to it, the more I think you're right. That it's based on the Smash Bros. Brawl iteration. I don't know. It's like the beat is more pronounced than it would be in Shadows of Valencia, I think. Which I think is the difference. And that's one thing I noticed.
They kind of made it. They kind of made it more like high energy for a fighting game.
Yeah. Which I mean, I fully get that. Like it definitely fits. It definitely fits in a fighting game. That version of it certainly. Like sometimes when they put songs to Smash, I'm like, does this make any sense in a fighting game? Like back when I used to stream with Pokemon or something like that, the meme we always had was the freaking. I don't know if anyone's familiar. Well, Proctor probably is, because it's very brain rotty. But it's like this one. It just sounds like a J-pop song. Like, what's it called? Like a Ring-a-Ding or something like that? I don't even know why it's called that. But it's like the most J-pop-esque sounding song you'll ever hear. I'm like, why is this in a fighting game? This doesn't make any sense to be in a fighting game.
You know what Smash should really do? Tetris theme song remix for fighting.
That could actually go hard, though.
It could actually.
It actually
I said it as a joke, but now I'm kind of like,
see, like,
I like
it doesn't even seem like a meme. It just seems like, okay, you know what? That actually could work.
And then they add one of the Tetris blocks as a fighter.
Yeah, that's all they had to do. Like the drum is very pronounced in this version. Like even at the beginning of the song, you hear the you know, like it's very percussive. This version of it is. Power hungry fool was an odd choice. Yeah, it doesn't make much sense. It's a good song, but it doesn't make any sense for Smash.
Wait, that's in Smash?
Yeah, the Oliver theme is in Smash.
Well, then why isn't Oliver?
Exactly. Yeah, we're just gonna give Bowie all the speed. I mean, sure, you could argue if we're giving it to Jenny, but Jenny's never gonna be one-rounding. May actually doubles, so does Celica, I believe. Boy drank the sleep, he did indeed. I'm just gonna go at this kind of slowly until we go and drink all that water up.
Yeah, probably the best bet.
I do think the pink legs just look really strange. It's because the way that coloration in GBA works. It's really weird.
It just looks off to me.
About that J-pop song, that works for a fighting game if it's a character specific when the character is an idol or something like that. I guess, but how many idol characters are in Smash?
Just Diddy Kong.
Diddy Kong? Sora hater for Smash. You know, I think Sora's the only, like, one of the only characters in Smash I've never actually used. Not because I hate him, just because I've never gotten the chance to use him. Because I don't actually have his DLC. I could buy it. And I think Kazuya as well, but those are the only ones I don't have.
Kazuya is a horrible fighter just to play against because he's so overtuned.
Oh.
Like, you can just hold the A button and you'll take like 50% damage.
Wait, the frick? She actually doubles that guy? I guess he has one speed, to be fair. I was like, there's no way she's gonna double. She's not even gonna hit this, and then she actually lands both. Samus looks like what a model should be. Samus looks like what blonde should actually look like, but rarely ever actually look like. Alright. He's all sneated up now. Look at that. 8 speed. Fastest guy in the army now. Yeah, he really
this
hates...
one simple trick.
He
always
really...
sleeps.
He drinks responsibly. It's just water, though. Let's see if she can hit 2 more 61%. I doubt it, but hey, why not? She's gonna need XP. Okay, that's fine. Soften it up for someone else, why not? We do need to train up Celica's sword rank at least a little bit, so we'll go and do that this map. Well, she's like jumped into... You see her beginning frame where she's like jumps from the sky and lands on the ground? It's kind of sick.
Just pounced on him.
Yeah, she pounced onto the stage. To be fair, I know in FE3, mercenaries also sort of do that, where they'll just like do this jump attack where they just go and land right on that opponent and just like slam them. That's pretty cool.
That does sound pretty cool.
It is. So Agma and Navarre just jump like halfway up a building practically, and just go slam into them full force. Even more satisfying when it's a crit, because then you really feel it.
Oh, yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, but Navarre's a mercenary in that
Yeah,
EP3,
because
isn't he?
Myrmidon Swordmaster didn't exist until EP4. So yeah,
That's right.
Navarre in EP3, at least in book 2, is actually really solid. He's just like a faster Ogma, which is never a bad thing. It's not like Ogma was a bad unit to begin with, so having one that's even faster and starts with a killing edge is pretty good. Surprise, surprise.
What, Ogma's the strong one, Navarre's the fast one then, or?
Yeah, but they're both honestly fairly good at the other stat as well. I mean, I think I just got Navarre and he has like 11 strength at level 10 or something, which for FP3 standards is actually really good.
I mean, if we want to talk about good animations, we have to talk about Apothecary and Merchant in Fates.
This is true. This is very true.
They're so goofy.
They are. They're very, very meme-worthy. Okay, she missed twice in a row. Like I said, it's kind of expected from Jenny. Alright, May. Yeah, I can't get over the weird pink leg thing. It just looks really weird. It's just something about it looks off.
Yeah, she's wearing hot pink pants.
Something like that, I assume that's what it's supposed to be. I like that she dodged any 1% and then landed 261%. That's really nice, Jenny. It's really nice.
Why is 1RN working for you?
Because it's Celica route, I need it to actually work. Look at Bowie's damage output. Look at his damage output.
That's Bowie. He's Bowie.
Yeah. I do have to say his palette looks really good though. Like, May's looks kind of wonky. His looks exactly how you'd imagine to look in GBA. It looks exactly how you'd expect it to look in GBA.
They had priorities.
Yeah. Clearly, this was made by Bowie fans, not May fans.
I made this game?
I guess. I didn't know.
No, I wouldn't have.
I didn't know anyone was a Bowie fan over May, to be honest.
Oh no, she's much better than him. I just think Bowie's funny.
Personally, I find May to be really funny. Just the way she talks.
They're funnier as a duo.
Oh yeah, of course. I have a bow, but I'm quick when I spelled. I mean, the guy probably doesn't even do but like 3 damage anyway, so I don't really care.
Okay, I'm drawing this conclusion. Bowie and May are kind of like Lorenz and Lysithea. One's the nuke mage and one's the Bowie.
One's the Bowie. Bowie's an archetype now.
I'm fine with that.
What is a Meloetta? A very humanoid looking Pokemon. What, do you look it up or something? I'd like to get at least 1 level here. Nice. Meloetta is so lame. Well, yeah, it's the freaking mythical. Who cares on mythicals?
Some are cool, but
I guess,
you can't ever get them.
Yeah. What's dumb.
It's stupid, yeah.
Mythicals are some of the worst designed Pokemon ever. Not physical design, but just like as a concept, they're dumb.
Oh yeah, really stupid.
You can get these special Pokemon, but only through Wi-Fi events, not actually through any legitimate means in the actual game. And those events will only last for like a week, so after that, too bad. If you happen to just not know of that event happening, or you're a dumb kid that didn't know how to make it work, too bad. Like, it's so stupid.
Both of those things have happened to me.
Yeah. Like, Gen 4 events sounded kind of interesting. I wanted to get Darkrai when I was a kid. Never was able to get it, at least in Gen 4.
Like, when I was able to get Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, like, I wanted Hoopa, but, like, oh, I was too late. Better grab a time machine instead.
Yeah, it's so dumb. And it's not the same getting it in a later generation anyway. It's like, okay, yeah, but I wanted it in the generation that I actually like to play, not in Gen 9 or whatever.
Yeah, at least Gen 9 was adding some of them back, I think. Like, I think they added Meloetta to the DLC, but...
I'd never heard of that, but then again, I didn't really pay much attention to Pokemon by that point.
I only care about Gen 9 because of the Dirge.
The Dirge. Fair point. Stop making that Pokemon. I don't even understand what what do they gain by making events? Like, it's not even something they can really sell. They're not making money off it. It's like, why not just freaking put them in the game? Or, I don't know, make some sort of way you can obtain them, even if, although this is kind of a dumb idea, but like through money or something like that. Like, if you miss the event, you can just go and buy it or something like that. But you can just reuse it whenever you want.
Crazy idea, Game Freak. Let your players have fun.
No, they gradually, like, over time, they've done less and less of that. Like, for example, something that Mario may be more familiar with is that they just decided to shiny lock a lot of the starters. They weren't shiny locked until Gen 8. But then they decided to start shiny locking them. Because they wanted people to play the game. Okay, well, why not let people play the game they want to play the game? This was not a restriction before. You are restricting people more than you did before. Why start this now? Sure, maybe if they'd always been locked, that'd be one thing, but they weren't before, and that's what my argument is. It's like, if they weren't before, why lock them now? You're making your games more restrictive than they ever have been.
If you pay $60 for a game and you choose to hunt for a shiny, you should let them have the shiny.
Exactly. Like, if they wanna go hunt that shiny before actually playing the game, let them do that. Like, that's not probably what I would do.
It's their time.
Yeah, it's not what I would do on my first playthrough. But if someone else wants to do that, hey, that's them.
What harm does it do to you as a company?
No, they must play the game. Okay, but why? Like, they're still gonna play the game, just whenever they get their shiny.
They're playing the game in their own way.
Yeah.
It's a single-player game.
Exactly. Shiny luck is cringe? Absolutely. 150%. It's so freaking dumb. Why is it necessary? Like, this started at first with just, I think, out of the legendaries, Retro and Zekrom and Black and White, which was one thing. I mean, I'm not defending it. I don't think anything was shiny locked. But, okay, fair enough. Like, it's kind of like a plot thing. Like, you have to get these guys. So, maybe the idea is they didn't want you to forget about it. I don't know. Because you're meant to catch them. Like, you're supposed to. So maybe that's the idea. That, like, you can't progress if you hunt them. But, unfortunately, it just kind of gave them the green light to go and do it more later on. And that was dumb. And a mistake. Oh, but you can just breed for them. Okay, but it's not the same. If you've ever played with a shiny starter, that's just a really cool... It's a really cool feeling.
Yeah. It's never happened to me, but I'm sure it is cool.
Well, it's never happened to me randomly. I mean, I've hunted for them. But...
yeah, shiny hunting's never been my thing.
May, come on. Okay, now we had to do the one RNG.
Bowie would have hit.
Yeah, but, well, I guess she has 2 skill, but it doesn't matter because skill doesn't really affect magic that much. Yeah, exactly. Those two, but not Kyurem. Probably because Kyurem was not like a story thing. Yeah. Honestly,
now I'm kind of curious. Like, what happens if you fuse a shiny Kyurem and a shiny Zekrom, or a shiny Zekrom and a normal Kyurem. How does that work?
I think it's determined by like one Pokemon. I think
Probably
it's like
Kyurem,
probably
because
and
it's under
like
his
if
name.
the Kyurem is shiny or something like that, then it's shiny. If it's not, then it's not. That's a good question.
Yeah, I guess.
I have no idea how it actually works. I assume it's what I suggested, but I could be wrong.
Okay, I gotta fire up Gen 5. Be right back.
He's gonna go hunt for it now.
Yeah, no, I think I'm just gonna stick with Fates.
The Kyurem has to be shiny, okay. That's what I thought.
That makes the most sense to me.
Yeah, it does. We can chip with May, maybe? I mean, she is pretty fast. You can certainly chip. How much does the boss do? Not much. Never makes sense to me. Well, yeah, I guess it wouldn't make sense if you never played the games. But a lot of the decisions the company has made is baffled even Pokemon fans.
Then again, a lot of Pokemon fans are very loyal.
Too loyal. Which is the reason why the games aren't very good anymore.
Hey, I loved Scarlet and Violet for the PlayStation 2.
The PlayStation 2. You're right, Bowie did hit. It was like the same percentages, and he landed both of them. That made miss.
It's because he's Bowie. He eats flour, it gives him power.
He has one more skill, that's what it was.
Exactly.
Oh, I like this little ending theme. It doesn't really sound like an end theme, but I like it. Nothing but bootlickers, yeah, they're kind of hard. I'll let it play for a bit on the next turn so you guys can hear it, but it actually sounds pretty cool. Like I said, it goes pretty hard, it just doesn't make sense. Celica's dancing to it, you see that? The way she's moving in beat. The way she's swinging her sword. It's actually in tune with the song.
Celica collects music too, what can you say?
Alright, who do we get the kill to? Celica hasn't gotten a level, neither has Jenny. You know what? We need Celica to level well. We can go and heal one of our guys. So we can get them both the XP. I mean, I think most everyone with a functioning brain agrees.
Yeah, I've really kind of soured on Pokemon over the years.
Alright, there we go. Celica gets the boss kill. That's pretty easy. It's a little slow, but... Alright, it's a decent first level up. She got speed. That's kind of like the thing you're worried about with Celica. Because her speed pro gains kind of suck, so... I remember watching Fire Embros doing a run of this, and he was like, that's... You gotta be worried about Celica not getting speed, because she doesn't get good speed pro bonuses. Alm does, she doesn't. So yeah, you need her to get good speed. The first Conjure? We'll see about that. Novus Port. I wonder if there's a remix of the Fishing Village theme. I freaking love this song. I hope there's a...
It's really nice.
Yeah, it's a really beautiful song. But no, Slim thinks it's bad.
What?
Yeah, he actually thinks it's a terrible song.
He's just an FE hater. It's too overblown.
It's just playing the Merlinus theme on the wall. It's kind of sad, but I would love to hear a remix of that.
You have to be worried about Celica's speed gain. Do you wonder what her growth is?
What? Like 60%?
It's 50%.
Oh, yeah, I should be worried then. 50% curse. Also has crap taste, yeah, that is true. I mean, he thinks Sacred Stones is the best Fire Emblem game.
That kind of makes sense with his philosophy on games, though.
It does. That doesn't mean that it's a good take.
I mean, I find enjoyment out of Sacred Stones every once in a while, but it's definitely not my favorite.
The game is just too short, in my opinion. So, you guys, you can never really train to level 20 and promote, because if you do that, you're promoting at like the second to last chapter of the game. Then again, that's kind of what I did in FE3 Book 1, so I guess I can't really say that too much. But you don't really need to promote in FE3. You don't really need to. I've had some guys cap like half their stats before promotion. So.
And then the pre-promotes you do get are just way too good.
Yeah, that's true.
Unless your name is Dazla.
I don't know, Dazla's not that bad. I think Donlot also kind of agrees that Dazla's... Because Dazla has like 14 calming, or 14, 16, something like that. I think it's actually like 16. So pretty much he's not slowed down by anything. So in other words, he always has his speed. He doesn't ever detract from his displayed speed. His displayed speed is his attack speed. Like with say Ross or some other axe user, they may not always have their displayed speed. Even if it's higher, they might not be able to reliably do that. But he can use, you know, like a really heavy axe, and he doesn't really get penalized for it.
You know what, that's fair. And I'm sure, like, if you give him his Garcia support, he probably does do pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gerudo, that's how I see it too. I like challenging games, but I understand that's not for everybody.
And when I'm playing FE3, I can't really tell if the game is easy or hard. I genuinely can't tell. I think it's easy.
How do you figure?
It's easy, but like it has... Well, Book 2 just has kind of dumb maps. But I think everyone thinks Mystery of the Emblem's maps kind of suck. I mean, like, Chapter 2 and 5... honestly, 3. No one really likes Chapter 3. The freaking bridge map that just goes all around. It's dumb. But... I don't know, it's like whenever it doesn't have that stuff, it's actually really easy. Like,
so it's easy until it throws a bunch of BS at you.
Yeah, pretty much. It's not a difficult game, it just has a lot of BS in it. It also has the unfortunate symptom of being like the proto FE7, where it's like, oh, you need to go rush in 2 turns and get this guy, otherwise he'll steal your promotion item. I really don't like that. I really did not need more of that. I don't like that.
The FE7 Knight's Crest, man.
Yeah, I mean, like, Chapter 7 is literally just a bunch of thieves that are... Some of which have, like, Knight's Crest, Orion's Bolt, Hero Crest. The good news is those are actually pretty easy to kill. So I guess it's better than FE7. You can usually kill them before they run off. At least I was able to do it, not really break a sweat with it, but... Other chapters have done that, and it's been a lot tighter about it. Where they throw like a horde of wyverns at you if you don't kill a thief fast enough, which no one can catch up to, even your flyers. That's dumb. That's frickin' dumb. I don't like that at all. That's why Chapter 5 sucks.
Yeah, but in FE7, if you want the early Knight's Crest, you need to be full moving Marcus and just full sending him.
Oh hey, it's Saber.
Oh, I didn't notice. Does Celica have her gold dagger to give to Saber?
I don't think she does yet, but maybe she gets it. I don't know. Maybe we do a map in the town? I don't know. I mean, you never do it in the town, but maybe that's... Or she just automatically gets it. I don't know how that's gonna work.
A town map would be kind of cool. Like, maybe there's a pirate raid or something.
Yeah, I could imagine that.
It'd be unique.
Oh, she just automatically has the dagger on her, I guess.
Okay, yeah.
Why does Celica just carry a fancy dagger on her? What is she, Dimitri?
Dimitri hit on her.
Yeah, that's true. He did. He don't have.
I mean, she's a better choice than Edelgard is.
Markton steal a lot of EXP in the process too. I will say that is one thing about FE3 is that your pre-promotes are actually a lot better. And the thing is, they get the same amount of EXP your other guys would get. So like, Aaron getting a kill, he still gets like 40 EXP, which is pretty nice. But he has like no growth, so it's still not nice. But if your other pre-promotes get a kill, like Sirius, I mean, sure, by all means, give him that. Give him that. He has growths and he's a pre-promote. He's sort of like I've heard him compared to like Aaron with growths. So yeah, I mean that is one thing I've noticed about FE3 is that you have way less discouraging from using pre-promotes because there's not much reason to not. They get the same amount of EXP, and with growths being lower in the older games, that means pre-promotes do have a bit more to their name. I think that's one thing that remakes don't scale well in, is that when it comes to pre-promotes, they don't boost their bases enough. I think that's the thing. Like, if you remember Shadowray and Fates, how a lot of the pre-promotes kind of felt mid, I think that's the thing. Their bases weren't boosted enough. So they look kind of mid. Now, I know they tried to balance it by, you know, having maybe better skills, but I think not like even like official Fire Emblem games have this mistake where they just give the pre-promote just too low of bases, and so it's like, okay, this guy grows slower and just doesn't have good stats, so why would I use him? Whereas
Yeah.
the older games, they don't have the issue of growing too slow. The only real issue they have is just the fact that they have fewer levels to gain. But the thing is, when the stats, especially the enemy stats, are not very high, think about it, enemy stats in FE3, they never really get that high, usually. Except for, like, a few bosses. So, if
Fair,
enemies aren't really scaling, then why not use the pre-promote? Because they're guaranteed to have the stats that they always have, right? And so, you know, they actually feel like a good unit.
Yeah, I'm definitely hearing what you're saying about them, like, not giving early game pre-promotes anything to compensate with. Like, look at Gunter.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
He's okay in Conquest, but in Rev, he's just pathetic.
And I still think the argument, oh, he's supposed to be your wyvern, the second dancer, that's dumb. Like, Jagans are supposed to help you out, like, in combat, not as utility. I just...
And, like, don't get me wrong, I like Gunter. His personal is good, like, but he also can't gain supports with Corrin, the one person he's supposed to support.
Yeah. I mean, how hard would it have been to just port over Corrin supports in the Rev? I think it would have been pretty easy. And it's only one character, too. Like, it's not... You don't have to go and port a bunch of supports over just one.
That also just basically confirms he's gonna betray you, because why doesn't he have any supports?
Yeah, that's a good point.
You know what my theory is on why they scrapped all of his supports?
Why?
It's to make people not feel bad if they married Gunter and have him betray you.
Well, yeah, but you can still S-rank Scarlet. You really shouldn't be able to...
That's an oversight.
I know that it's like, oh, well, there's just one chapter that you really have, or... but, yeah, so you could only do it by going out of your way, but that's even more reason that's a problem, because while you would be surprised, and I don't understand how Scarlet Sims exist, they do exist. And they go through all the trouble to S-rank her, and then, you know, she just dies. And then the worst part is, like, the game could let you maybe have, like, a mechanic where it lets you remarry. No, you don't even get to do that. You don't get to remarry.
Corrin's loyal.
I guess so.
I mean, I've noticed something, like, with my Birthright Ironman, like, you get almost no axe users in Birthright,
Yeah.
except for Rinka. And I
Yeah.
think Scarlet is the next one you get, so I'm gonna be happy to have her.
Yeah.
Cause like, all in all, like, yeah, she's probably not my favorite girl in Birthright, but she's a Wyvern Lord.
Yeah, that's true. These waters belong to Barth. Barth?
Barth?
Barth mentioned the FP6 reference?
Ironman over, we can't beat Barth.
You know, I wouldn't even be mad if the hack creators decided to put Barth's FP6 portrait here instead. I wouldn't even be mad. I would actually just burst out laughing if we just saw a portrait of Barth.
We would burst out laughing.
Yeah, no, I would. That would actually be an improvement if they put Barth here.
It's actually my Barth who has 15 move. He's gonna
Oh,
one-shot
God.
Leon.
The mouthy wench? I need to remember that for every time we have any annoying women in chat. Just call them mouthy wenches.
I have a piece of paper, I gotta write that one down.
Mouthy wench. Okay, let's go check out our new unit. So we got Saber. 9 strength, 9 skill, 10 speed, 6 luck, 5 defense, 6 res. There's more res than defense. It's kind of strange.
That is weird.
Gifts of Valencia.
If he's anything like regular Saber, he's pretty good.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know if I want to keep the golden dagger on him or just do it back to Sonic, since I know you usually... Well, combat arts don't exist in this game, so is it worth giving her the golden dagger?
There's also the question of, can you make it the beloved Sophia?
That is true. That is true. But I think at least for now, keep it on Saber, because there's no reason to not.
Sure, he's your big damage dealer.
And, I mean, if combat arts don't exist, that's one other reason to just keep it on her. There's no reason to use it on Celica since you can't get a combat art for it, right? So...
Yeah, and it's infinite use, so...
That's true. It's an infinite use weapon that does, I believe, have weapon triangle. Oh yeah, because these guys all have axes, don't they? So he will actually have weapon triangle.
That's actually pretty good, yeah, I was just thinking about that.
So yeah.
Yeah, it is probably for the best you keep it on Saber.
I just realized I haven't been paying much attention to chat. I feel kind of bad.
Yeah, there hasn't been much action though,
That is
sadly.
true. Yeah, I don't know. The last few days, chat's just been really dead.
I drove them all away.
Yeah, apparently. You are a tryhard and you waste your time. According to, yeah, a certain footman. I would either blame myself or the controller I'm using. Like Hello Kitty Racing, that is your #1 advice.
It is.
Monkey Ball. That sounds like a really strange name or something. Mario Party 3 story mode. Oh, that reminds me that there is like a multiplayer Mario Party game for the Switch that I've considered getting. I mean, if I could play with chat, that'd be pretty fun, actually. I don't know how it works, though.
You mean just like one of the regular Mario parties?
I think there's one for the Switch that actually allows you to connect online and play, like, party boards. Like,
I know Jamboree does.
does it? Because I know that before they've had, like, online where you can play mini games online, but I mean, like, a full-on, like, you know, board where you just do, like, a board.
I can confirm I have played boards online for Jamboree.
That's something to consider. So it can be like a party game that we can play on stream. Now, I don't know if anyone in chat actually has it. Of course, there's no point in me getting it if no one in chat actually has it. You know, well, I guess
I
you
have it,
I
but
guess
that's
you do
about
have
it.
it, so I could play it with you. But 2 people playing Mario Party is, I mean, the more the merrier. So, ideal if
We
have,
need at least 4
yeah.
for it to be.
And of course, some of us aren't even here. Yo, Jamboree. I'm guessing Proctor is in on this. I'm guessing.
But quick question: how much defense did Saber have?
He has like 5 defense.
They buffed him then.
Really?
He in vanilla he has 5 defense, 6 resistance.
That's no, he has 5 defense and 6 resistance here.
So they buffed him by 1 point of defense.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah.
Which is weird because
go ahead.
they've been like 1 for 1.
I think they may have given minor buffs. I don't know what you give Saber buff. Like, Saber's already really good. I don't think he was like, Saber, man, that guy sucks.
What a loser.
Yeah, I mean, I think they buffed Clive a bit, but to be fair, Clive needs it. Saber's always been really solid. I don't think I've ever heard anyone be like, frickin' Saber, man, what a useless unit.
What's his affinity?
That's a good question, actually. I don't think I've checked. He's got ice. Okay, I mean, that kind of makes sense for him. He's a bit more of your tanky unit, so that makes... Oh, I see what they meant. Because Saber and... I assume they're going to give Saber and Jenny support. That's what I'm assuming, anyway.
I wonder if they're gonna...
allude to, like...
push them together, if you know what I mean.
I desperately needed that buff. Yeah, I did. So, in regards to Mario Party, we know that Belt has it and Frogger has it. Okay, so that's 2 people. I don't have it, but I might get it if enough people in chat have it. I think it could be a fun stream. Slim might have it. I don't know. I could see him have it. I could see him having it. Of course, I also don't know if the other people who aren't here right now have it or not.
Judging by his server's name, he might have it.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Gerudo King doesn't have it. Ness might have I could maybe see Ness have it. I unfortunately don't have it. Well, this is kind of the early stages. I'm not saying I will do this or I won't do this. I'm just saying, well, we'll see what... Because, like, there'd be no point in me getting it if literally no one in chat had it. You know.
But it's an option. Yeah,
I mean, I think it'd be a fun idea for a stream. Or maybe, like, every once in a while I might stream it. Maybe not just, like, a one-time thing, but maybe, like, once every... you know, a few months or something. But, you know, I'm just trying to see who has it. Of course, I know, like I said, there's a fair few people who are regulars who just aren't here right now. And I think it'd be a good idea to also ask them. So maybe I should ask when chat's a bit more busy and see what people say. Because I'd imagine there's at least someone out of those people that has it. Maybe. I mean, it's a Mario Party game. It's not like some obscure game. But we'll see. Anyway. We played in VC? Maybe. Yeah. We could do that. That sounds fun. Let's see here. These are all axes, except for a couple of those, but that's about it. So this should not be too hard. I might go put... This is 2 planks wide. Was it always 2 planks wide? I don't remember. Could have Bowie on one of these. Bowie and Silica on one, and then maybe Saber on another, I suppose. I don't remember how I used this. Because I don't think it was like this in vanilla, but
I think they widened it.
Yeah, I don't think it was always that wide. Oh, there's a chest here. Silica, that was unlike you.
Yep, they widened it. There was only 1 choke point in the original map.
Okay. I guess to make it a bit more interesting. Give it a
Instead
little
of just
difficulty.
put Saber here and pop it.
Because everyone knows to do that. Literally everyone knows to do that. Okay, I guess it doesn't have... This doesn't really affect weapon control. I mean, it does more damage, but that's just it having more might, I think.
Yeah.
Though, it's not too bad. It does decent damage, I suppose. Bowie has more defense than Saber, which is kind of weird. It's kind of weird, but alright.
No, it's not weird. It's just Bowie.
It's just Bowie. Alright. Alright, we'll do this. We'll have you over here. Just get your golden dagger. I hope these stairs don't mean there's gonna be reinforcements on our boat. That'd be really jerkish if they did that. I kind of doubt they would, though. Doesn't make any sense.
On our boat? That's weird. That'd be weird.
That would be, but they could do it, I suppose. I don't think they will, but they could. It does a lot of damage, though. This is why you give a speed fountain to Bowie. This is why.
You know, maybe after all this, I will pick up my Echo's Ironman once again.
Based. Oh! Oh! That is a slick crit animation. He does the frickin' Aether thing. That was cool.
Yeah, that was pretty slick.
Okay. What I think I'm gonna do is... Who needs healing? I mean, no one really needs it that badly, to be honest. Sure, screw it. We'll do this, I suppose. Objectively bad games. Well, he doesn't like any difficulty in this game. Have you ever heard someone ever say a game is too easy? Probably thinks it's not possible.
Probably say people are tryharding at Animal Crossing.
Yeah, tryharding Animal Crossing is definitely a thing. Alright, Jenny level, let's see what she gets. HP and speed, alright. I mean, hey, speed will keep her not getting doubled, that's nice.
Very true. And every drop of EXP gets her closer to Physic.
That is very true.
Unlike Silk.
Yeah. I guess they didn't want Warp and Physic on the same healer, but... Bruh, you don't get Physic in Almdrat for such a long time. Well, I mean, I'll have Tobin get it, but still.
They'll let you have Physic and Rescue on Alm's side, but not Physic and Warp.
Yeah. That's a step too far. That is a step too far. Imagine we could try hard at a farming simulator. Yeah, you're just really trying to farm way better than anyone else. One of the best farmer anyone's ever been.
Listen, my crops are the best crops.
Okay, nice miss, Selecta. Really good. Okay, well, I'm gonna kill what frickin' May, because I don't want to deal with this guy's attack on my phase. Hopefully we didn't bite off more than we chew. I might have. I don't think I have, but I don't know. We'll see.
Then again, if you think about where I live, I could genuinely just decide to become a farmer if I wanted to.
Yeah, just become a corn farmer. Imagine being a trailer at train simulation games. Train simulation? Okay, that dodge actually may have helped me. Because I think she will take a shot from my archer, which is not good. Yeah, and of course the archer does way more damage. Well, not that much more, but still, I don't like it. Okay, we definitely need to heal Celica then. Definitely need to heal her. See if we can pull these other two guys over here. Got a chest key, okay. Where's the boss god? He just has an axe, okay, he barely does more damage. Alright, let's go fight this guy. We definitely need to heal Celica, I know that much for sure. That much is certain. Yeah, I do think this map is a little bit improved. It's a little bit more difficult, not like extremely, but the fact that there's, you know, more planks makes it a little bit harder to defend. Not that much. Oh wow, that's a great level, May. Solitaire, yeah. Real ones have tried hard in Solitaire. Didn't you know that, Gruder King?
When I got back, when I went to on vacation, one of the planes I had built in Solitaire.
Wait, what? When you were in the plane, what happened?
Like, so they had this little screen, and you could like watch a movie or something, but it also had Solitaire.
Oh, really?
I also learned I'm really bad at Solitaire.
Bowie tanks these guys so well. I love a speedy mage tank. It's amazing. Never mind, I missed. Therefore bad. Bowie's a bad unit.
Oh man, I could have said something if Bowie wasn't bad.
We play blackjack? But I thought you didn't like black people.
Our love of gambling outweighs that.
Probably. Yeah, the archers are bad now. But hey, we dodged. That's great. Oh, going for... Okay, I don't really like that. Okay, yeah, don't hit Jenny. You need anyone besides Jenny.
Mario, to answer your question, they're kind of just like buses in the sky, and they're really cramped.
They are... Well, I don't know if they're always cramped, but they can certainly be cramped. We play Uno, real Uno. Not train, what black people like... like me do, and stack the numbers. I've never even heard of train. I've never even heard of that.
Train, like Spirit Tracks?
Spirit tricks? Yeah, obviously. I wonder if they're gonna get reinforcements here. I don't know. Does this guy move? He doesn't seem to want to move. Although, I'm not in his range, that's probably why. I want to get that chest, though, so... Stuck on a plane for more than 1 hour. You know, the one time I was in a plane, I actually played Shadows of Lynching for the first time. Well, not for the first time. I started a file of it, you know, like a year or two before, but then I was like, okay, I'm going to beat the game this time. And, I mean, I didn't beat it on the plane, but, you know, I made my way to beating it, I suppose you could say. So it does kind of relate to the stream. Private jet, probably. The thing that bothers me about being on a plane is just the fact that if the plane crashes, you're probably dead. If a car crashes, you're probably not dead. Because you're not just gonna fall into the freaking ocean thousands of feet below you. I mean, yeah, you could die in a car crash, but like it's a lot more of how badly was the car hit than... It doesn't matter how the plane was hit, you're probably gonna die. You got drunk in the airport. You got drunk in all sorts of situations. Like, it's not unique to being in an airport, Proctor.
But we got defense.
Oh, yeah.
Who'd have thought a tanky mage is actually pretty good?
Well, the thing is, this guy can actually double, so... Did you hear that one single guy who survived it? Yeah, it does happen. But do you really want to gamble on that? Do you really want to be like, yeah, I'm going to be that one guy that survives a plane crash? Like, how do you know you're going to be the one guy that survives a plane crash? It's more safe than in a car. I mean, yeah, you're less likely to crash into another plane. But the problem is if... Stop missing! Ah! Kill the dumb archers! Kill the friggin' archers! Please. Because, like, the Arch are the most freaking annoying enemies ever. And, of course, those are the ones that have to take, like, 10 hits to kill. I would love to go and heal Jenny, but it's kind of risky to do that. Okay. You made it to the Silica route. Yes, I have. Was there any doubt that I'd make it? Alright, there we go. Silica is part of the game, but he falls off hard towards the end of part 2. Harder beyond that. Oh, yeah, he does.
Nonsense. He's Bowie.
HP and speed. Alright, well. You'll stay doubling, I guess. You'll stay doubling. I can say that much. Oh, I don't want you to get... No, game, don't freaking make me go to the... Well, I guess since this guy doesn't move, we can always rely on that, I suppose. So unfortunately, Celica's gonna pull this guy. Gold, it's the gold dagger. That's what the G stands for. It stands for gold. Next stands for gamer dagger. Okay, Celica level, what's she gonna get? Hopefully speed. She did indeed! Strength, skill, speed, and defense. I will happily take that. I am very happy.
Defense on Celica.
Yeah, defense on Celica is great.
Nothing to scoff at.
That was a great level. That was an amazing level. Get more levels like that. I have nothing to complain about there. First portrait that looks weird. Oh, you haven't seen May's portrait then. Celica's portrait actually looks pretty normal. Yeah, that was a really good level. That might be the best level I've gotten off stream, actually. Let's go and try to Nosferatu the boss. It's probably not worth it, honestly.
I wonder if they kept in Nosferatu-ing Duma.
That would be kind of fun if they did. That's actually how I killed him.
Even?
In my Ironman, that's how I killed him. With,
It's over, Duma.
Faye.
Jenny has Nosferatu.
Yeah. Oh, my treasure! He actually just meant his head. He just, like, broke his skull. But he just refers to his head as treasure.
He has a wealth of knowledge.
No, he just has a very expensive head. Alright, let's go and try to attack you from a bit of a distance. Never mind, that's not a good idea. We need our healer. Wait, that doesn't consume HP? No, it doesn't. 0 HP, okay, so that's safe. Ren Empire has the high ground? Yeah, it is. Okay, let's try this. Okay, we got some HP, that's really good. I think it's full drain. As in, it's not like half what you drain as your HP return.
In Echoes and Gaiden, yes, it's a full drain, so hopefully they kept that.
You know what? Kaga games with Nosferatu are just better, I think. Because they just give you the full HP back, and I like that.
Kaga knows how to let the player have fun.
True.
Like, global warp.
Exactly. Get up with this chest. To be honest, the end map theme sounds more like something you would play on like a stealth map or something. So, that treasure, we're about to get it. Well, actually, I think I already got it. The shield. Which, hey, we could definitely use a shield.
Yeah. Saber or Bowie, it'd work on somebody.
18. It was kind of hard on him for a while. I'm sure it does. I think I'm doing it to him in vanilla. And yeah, it does great.
He's the tankiest guy in our army.
Yeah, he is. Of course, mass to miss. Some things never change.
Well, I suppose as tanky as a guy who uses his own HP to attack can be.
Well, yeah, I guess so. Alright, Saber, you know what to do. You know what to do, Saber. So do it. There we go. Alright, Saber level. What's he gonna get? Hopefully a bit more than speed. Speed and defense. Okay, well, I mean, hey, defense is really useful on him. I mean, taking a lot, so he's gonna need that.
I mean, yeah, nothing to complain about there.
It would be nice if we could get some strength, though, because he hasn't got any strength so far.
Yeah, but he's still cleaning up pretty good.
Yeah.
And he doubles.
Yeah, that's true. I don't think we have to worry about him not doubling for a good while. The Seaway. Oh, are there fewer boat maps now? I think there are. Does this just go straight to the Pirate Throne? Or is this where we get Leon and Valbar and Camboy? I think this is.
In the original, there would be 2 boat maps, then Barth.
Well, I think we only get one
So-
this time. This one only counts as Novus Port. I don't know why it counted at Novus Port. That's clearly not a port that we're at, but... Yeah, I think they may have shortened Act 2 a little bit. Maybe. Or you just do another boat map. You might do another boat map between here, maybe. Maybe that's what it is.
I mean, there's always a lot of boat maps in part 2.
So they may have cut out some. Because they feel virtually the same. The Seaway.
I wonder how they'll handle the Cantor boat, if they do it at all.
I mean, summoners do exist in FE8.
They do, but never to the scale of... Well, no, I guess Leon could summon a bunch of them.
I've never seen that, but maybe he can?
I think.
I don't know. I've not played enough FE8 really to know about that. I've never played like the freaking Ruins or whatever, because I never cared about FE8.
Yeah, I've never done the creature campaign either, but I think I've seen it happen.
You sure about dealing with the next boat map? I think that's the one with the summoner. Well, I mean, I gotta do it at some point. I gotta do it at some point. Like, I can't just be like, nah, I'm not doing it anymore. Okay, this is
And you'll
another...
get 3 new units this next map.
Okay, no, I think we're still on the boat. It's just that the game has a weird way of showing it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I might give one of my guys a shield. Maybe a good reason. It's a good reason to do that. Alright, what we got? We got more axe pirates. Oh, this actually looks a little bit easier. Because there's more... I think there's roughly the same amount of troops, but there's only one spot that can cross that. I mean, which is 2 planks wide, but so is the last one.
You can easily plug it up.
Yeah, easily with Bowie and Saber. Or Celica, honestly. Celica's not that far behind in defense. Oh yeah, that definitely did take a while. Maybe they toned it down though. The summoner map is really stupid.
you'd think a map with just one dude would be
They put
manageable.
they DEI'd a black person into the game. Seriously, what is this? A black woman pirate?
Huh?
Why do they have a unique portrait for this pirate? This is so random. It's just
Oh no, is she recruitable?
maybe. Why would this random pirate be recruitable?
DEI.
DEI, she's gonna get DEI hire. I mean, she's a black woman, so.
Apparently Bowie wasn't enough. His tan isn't good enough.
DEI pirate hire. DEI pirate hire, yes. I mean, what do you say about the portrait? I think you're right. She probably is recruitable. Like, the kid is probably like, oh, this pirate looks different from the others. She's black. She's also a woman. Also
I
has
sense
an affinity.
goodness in this pirate's heart.
Also has an affinity, so yeah, probably. Probably recruitable.
Although she has the boss flag, could she just be the boss?
But why would there just be... Her name is Pirate, yeah. That's what her parents named her. Pirate. They knew she was going to be a pirate one day, so they decided to name her Pirate.
Should have named her Doctor or something.
Yeah, I know, right? Or Mother. Name her Mother. Okay, what are we going to use? The Hide Shield, which gives what? Plus 3 defense. Okay, so I will give that to Saber. I think I will give that to Saber. So he'll be a real tank. Like, genuinely a real tank. It'd be funny if the game lets you recruit her. I think they will, probably. And why else do they give her an affinity and a unique portrait? Like, not to mention she looks incredibly generic. Like, this looks really generic. This portrait does.
I guess Celica's team needs an axe user.
Nah, I'm just gonna go kill her. I'll probably recruit her or something and then get her killed.
We only let real units in the army.
Yeah, only real units allowed. Not these fake. You know, if there was actually a character that's like just someone who doesn't join you, like Brakut, that they put in, I would let him join. But like these OCs, I don't like them.
She probably has the deep lore, though.
The deep lore of being a black woman.
She has so many stories to tell.
I want to see what Chimera's reaction is to this. His reaction is probably be priceless. His reaction to be priceless. But the characters haven't said anything about her being recruitable, so I don't know. Maybe it's just a weird special boss. I don't know. She even
Special is the right word.
special is the right word. Alright, we'll go put Bowie here. Oh, we can now use Thunder. We can double with Thunder? The heck? What? Bowie doubling with Thunder? Alright, I've never thought I'd see the day, but sure.
He drank the Sneed.
He drank that Sneed, yeah. So many stories to tell and none of them interest any of us. True. What are we gonna make a meme? Oh, I'm sure. I hope people make memes of her. I hope they do. That did take a lot of HP though. I mean, 4 HP, but it's still me taking a lot of. But he only equips fire. Okay, that's fine. You know what? 7 defense. You make how much fried chicken? How much fried chicken? Yeah, I'm not sure if I should replace the old pin with that. You make how much fried chicken? We'll kill him next turn. I'm sure he'll be fine. It's not like that many enemies can hit him. Oh yeah, they only do 2 damage. They don't even hit. Oh, but then again, you did expose. Yeah, that's fine. He should be fine, though. I think he'll be fine. Good certain defense. Most of these guys don't even do damage. They'll do like 1 damage to him. 2.
It's Bowie.
Yeah, it's Bowie. He doesn't 1-round them, which is beautiful. He softens them up a lot, but he doesn't 1-round. He's just in that armor range. Yeah, so this is not gonna be that hard. Oh, look, he crit. Let's go. Beautiful Saber crit. Don't worry, I'll snapshot the quote. Good. Needs gold to buy stuff for fried chicken and watermelon. Maybe this mod was actually really based to make the black person a pirate.
Okay, think about it. She's a pirate. The lesbian's a thief. Jesse's a rogue. What did they mean by this?
Yeah, maybe that. You know, they try to chalk it up as like a woke hack. I don't know if it's a woke hack. It seems kind of based, actually. Okay, I think we're gonna heal Bowie, probably. I think that is the play to do. I don't even know who she talked to, that's the thing. Like, if she is recruitable... Is this terrible RNG? How's it terrible RNG? I don't see how it's terrible RNG. It's terrible RNG because I'm not dying? Unless the dead. Perhaps I treated you too harshly, maybe. Maybe. Honestly, this deserves its own series. This deserves its own highlight series, I think. I think it would have a lot of potential.
Oh geez, I gotta be more funny then.
Oh, and Mario Party. At first it's like, what are you talking about?
Oh, did we just inspire her to play Mario Party?
Oh, that's a crit. Wow, that looks sick. I had no idea what our crits look like. Okay. Oh, we get a support between Bowie and May. Well, I mean, that's always in the game. Doesn't quite kill the archer, which kind of sucks, not gonna lie. I'd like to kill the archer. Oh, we got our first enemy mercenary, okay. In terms of you roll a 1. It's not even RNG though, is it? Isn't it timing for rolling things isn't that the rolling the dice thing? Isn't that more of like it's a timing thing, right? At least I think it is. Maybe I'm wrong, but she's got 5 defense. That's good. She should be okay. Alright, Bowie. Go chip him. Saber should be able to go for a kill. Yeah, I do think they made these boat maps a little bit better, honestly. I think they did do a good job with the boat map. Maybe I might come to regret that in the next map or something, but so far they've actually been a little bit more entertaining. Wow, Saber's critting like crazy, man.
Yeah?
I can't complain, he has a really cool looking crit animation, but still. No chest in this map, huh? Nice dodge. Alright. Oh dear, I don't like when they do that. Ah, I hate these archers, they can always hit Jenny. I don't like that. What the? Oh, we're getting bordered from the other side. That's just lovely, isn't it? And there's a thief here? What's a thief gonna do? I don't... What's this thief gonna do? There's no chest here. Like, what's the thief gonna do? Walk the plank? Like, what is the thief gonna do? I don't get it.
He's gonna walk the plank, you're right.
Like, there's no treasure chest on this map, so I don't see what he would do. I don't see what he'd do. Was he gonna raid? Is he gonna raid our supply? What does supply even do? I think it's just a void tile, right? I don't see what this thief's gonna do. Like, I really don't. He dropped a lockpick. Maybe that's the point. the point is that he gives you a lockpick, I guess? I don't know. Because those reinforcements don't really seem anything that scary. They drop money, I guess. Which is nice. But there's nothing really scary about them. This guy's got a talisman, which is nice.
Yeah, that's more res on Bowie.
Yeah. It is. Okay, let's take care of this. I'd like to get rid of this archer. I would like to. I can. How would I go about that? I'll chip this guy with Bowie, I assume. I'm gonna chip this guy and then try to get, what's her face to go and kill the brigand, pirate, whatever he is. I don't know. What's the point of putting brigands and pirates in the same map? Both axes just look slightly different.
Yeah, that is kind of weird.
It's just like, it's the same thing. So retarded minigames, yeah, that's one thing you can always count on. AI being retarded. And the thing is, those reinforcements start out so far away. So they're really not a threat. Maybe on Lunatic they might be a little annoying, but like, honestly, even on Lunatic, I don't know if they'd be that annoying. Because they're like 2 or 3 turns away, and they're not even that hard to choke off. So, honestly, these are really unthreatening reinforcements. I would like to pull an Archer, I think. Probably you. See, I would like to try this with Jenny, but I don't know if it's safe. Oh, that is the definition of not safe. That is the definition of not safe. I wish she could heal herself a little bit better. And I guess she could heal herself, but not really what I want to do. You could support Celica, I suppose. But no, she needs to heal. She needs to heal for now. Later we can go talk. Alright, let's Celica reach. Okay, I think she can go kill this guy. Hopefully.
You would hope.
But you never know when she's gonna mace twice. Okay, now she hit. She hit, thankfully. What are we gonna do? Yeah, that was gonna continue to choke. How scary are these guys? Not really. The DEI pirate is not really that scary. Honestly, there's nothing much that's making her unique. Her stats kind of suck. Like, I don't know why she's freaking here.
DEI.
Yeah, exactly. DEI higher. I'm gonna go put you here. Have you kill the archer. That'd be a good idea. Might heal you just so you're safe, but I think you'll be fine. We can maybe get some supports. Maybe. Honestly, it would have been more threatening if they put reinforcements on the boat that I'm currently on. That would have been a bit more scary, but they put it on a new boat that I'm not even close to, so I don't know.
Yeah, it wouldn't really make any sense to do that though.
I don't get what the point of this band, the freaking thief is. Like, there's nothing to steal. Yeah, her stats are not that intimidating at all. They're not very good. Oh, she toughs to suck. Like, wait, she toughs to Saber. The heck? I was so confused there for a second. You have to back it out. Again, the hack being unexpectedly based. Again, the hack being unexpectedly based. You didn't think it was gonna happen, but it is.
They weren't woke. They were just. It was trickery.
Yeah, they just want you to think that it is, so that you play it to make fun of it, and you're like, wait a minute, it's not this at all. Like, haha, let's make fun of that. Oh wait, never mind, it's actually based.
We've been fooled.
So like, let's ship these guys down, I suppose. I mean, I figure if anyone recruits, she gets doubled, bro. Well, I guess mercs are mercs, which is annoying, but we'll have to get rid of that soon. Did the boss not move? I'm in her range, right? Oh no, I guess I'm not. Alright, we need to go nuke this dumb guy over here. I don't like getting doubled, game. I don't like it, so this guy's gotta die. We can't even talk to her with Celica, so I don't know who the heck recruits her. Like, usually,
I guess nobody.
When in doubt, usually it's the Lord that recruits. Watch it be like frickin' Jenny for no reason.
Must be Bowie.
Yeah, the brown people. The brown person element. How does she do in battle against this? Yeah. I mean, she's got a good avoid stat, but I think it's because she's sitting on the supply. Yeah, that's literally the only thing that's doing her favors right now. Just gonna back up a little bit just so we have more room. There we go. We were one of you all along, yeah. That's what it was. Okay, HP, strength, and speed on Celica. I have no complaints. I have 0 complaints with that.
She's leveling well.
Yeah, she is leveling quite well. Okay. I mean, that's someone I definitely want to level well because she's kind of a game over condition, so we kind of need her to actually level well. So yeah, no, I am not complaining about that. I do not understand what the point of this pirate is, though. The frickin' DEI pirate. I will never understand what this DEI pirate is here for. Remove 4? Okay. I need to make sure she didn't take an attack, though. It's too dangerous for Jenny to take an attack. Maybe I should give her the leather shield, just because Jenny's kind of a liability right now. I mean, she's always a liability, but... Let's see what's here. We can just pull back a little bit. See what the boss is gonna do. I'm gonna go for her. Oh, that's a little scary. I don't plan to leave any survivors. If you drop your weapons, I'll make sure death comes quick. Oh, weird Paulette. Yeah, I don't understand. Is this supposed to be recruitable or just a weird looking boss? Alright, let's see who can talk to her. I don't think anyone can. Oh, we can't talk to her? Can Jenny talk to her? No. Can Saber? No. Okay. She's just a weird looking boss. I don't get it. Why did they go through this? Someone went to the trouble of making a portrait for this boss. instead of just using like a generic portrait for a pirate. I don't know why. I'm not sure why. But someone made a portrait for this one enemy, and it's just kind of random. May, can you ever hear anything? Jeez. Nah, that's a dumb meme, Proctor. I never... What even is that meme? Like, I don't understand what's funny about it. It's just some blonde broad. Like, that's literally its entire... That's all I know. It's just some blonde that started it.
Yeah, I don't quite get it either.
I never understood why it's a meme. It feels like a Reddit meme. Hey guys, 2 random words? If you can even call that a word. Funny, isn't it? No. I don't get... If it's not something that I can understand as a joke, then I'm just gonna call it a Reddit meme. If it just feels like
that's
a
fair.
forced meme, I'm just gonna call it a Reddit meme. Can't quite block this, can I? Well, I could just kind of run away and kill this woman. Kill the DEI pirate. I could see this being a bit of a problem if I can't choke here, which it's starting to look like I probably won't be able to do, which is unfortunate. Oh, that's not good. I mean, I could just go use Saber for this. Yeah, that works. I was a little worried, but not up there. Alright, see ya, DEI pirate.
Rest in peace.
I wonder who that's her relate to. Alright, got luck and defense. Not the best. I don't know why he's allergic to strength so much, but I mean, he's still a good unit. Still a good unit. I can't deny that. Why does this archer have like 8 jillion range on it? 12 damage. That's really bad, actually. That's really bad. That is really bad. Why do you have so much freaking range, man? Yeah, that archer's a big problem. This is kind of a problem. She doesn't die, but it gets kind of ugly.
Yeah, it's
So
kind of shaky.
Again, archers just... No. I just don't like them. I could swap her out, right? I could swap... Although that is risky, because I think this pirates can reach her. Yeah, I don't want that. But right now, we're going to keep her there. Yeah, that archer's a big freaking problem. And of course, we gotta miss. Yeah, we gotta always miss. We gotta always miss a knife.
You always have to miss the archer at least once.
Well, it wasn't an archer, but still. Now, if it's an archer, I'd miss it 3 times. The more you need to kill something, the more you're gonna miss.
True.
Of course, I had to hit. At least you got a level out of it. But yeah, that archer has gotta die like yesterday. Strength and defense, okay. That's pretty good. I have no idea what the thief's trying to do. I still don't get what the thief's purpose in life is, but... let's see. Can Jenny kill anything? Probably not. Safe to assume Jenny is probably not killing anything. What Jenny needs to do is heal, May. Trolled by Luigi. Trolled by Luigi. Okay, I need to double these pirates. Like, I actually need to double them. Problem is I can't quite get that archer. It's like a little mosquito that you just can't hit.
Yeah.
I always got a talisman, but still it's freaking annoying. Oh, we actually kill him. If we hit. That's the problem. If we hit. I am tempted to go for this. I should be able to kill one more enemy. Okay, Celica, if you can do this... If you can do this, you're my favorite lord in the series.
Come on,
It's
Celica.
risky, but... Come on, Celica. There we go. Okay, you're my favorite lord in the series now. It's no longer Dimitri. You are now. Alright, we need to make sure that she doesn't die, though. Alright, 9 damage. If we can get rid of one of these other guys, I should be able to do that. Bowie should have no issues getting rid of this. Never mind, he is gonna have issues with it for some stupid reason. Why do you guys both need to hit? Like, what? What is this thing on speed steroids or something? Like, what? How are you not doubling? How are none of you guys doubling?
That is weird.
That makes no freaking sense. Okay, that's really bad news. That's really freaking bad news. I didn't think that... Okay, you guys both need to land it now. You know what, let's get May out of the way first, because we know she's always the one that's causing problems.
Come on, just do this for us just this once, May.
I know you like missing attacks all the time, but can you maybe just once, you know, give us... okay, and Bowie, don't slip up this time either. I know you usually don't, but...
I believe in Bowie.
Okay. He did it. Good. Excellent.
The Bowie Brigade keeps winning.
I think even if these both attack us, we're good. That's 9 and 6, so that's what? 4 and 1? Oh, that's getting really close. It's getting scarily close. It's getting really close. Is, no, she's not in range, okay. That is kind of scary, though. That is cutting it eerily close. So that's 9 minus 5, so that's 4 damage, and this is 5. Yeah, it's 1. So 4 plus 1. I would put Jenny here to help heal up Celica, but I don't know if it's a safe idea. It might not be. Actually, it probably is. It probably is, because only one of them would be an attacker. But that guy's really fast. That guy's really, really fast. So we... Like, I don't think his AI is aggressive, but I don't know. I don't know. I realistically don't know.
I don't get that Thieves' game plan. Like, what's
Yeah,
his end game?
I don't-
How's he getting out of here?
They could have just made him like a merc or something. I don't understand. My only guess is that you're supposed to get the lockpick from him, but like, what are you gonna use it on? There's no chest.
There's also no thief.
Yeah, I don't get it.
The most DEI pirate could lockpick.
But even then, well, how would I recruit her? None of my guys recruited her. None of you have a line with her. Okay, this guy does attack. What the heck? I don't understand. What's this Steve? Oh crap, he doubled. I forgot. Yeah, that was really close then. I mean, he wouldn't have killed if he hit both, but still. That would have left her with 1 HP. That would have been pretty bad. I don't understand what this Steve's purpose is. He drops a lockpick, sure, but like, I didn't need a lockpick. I never needed a lockpick game, thanks, but no thanks. Let's go heal Celica. That's probably a good idea.
Like, seriously, who's that pick for?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what they're thinking. Unless it's like some weird secret event that allows you to recruit that the DEI hire. I don't know. I don't freaking know. I really don't. I have no idea what they had in mind. The defense. It did. Yeah, we could have actually died.
Oh god.
I didn't realize that, but yeah, you're right. So yeah, I was kind of wrong. These guys are a little bit scarier than I thought, but it's more so because it took me too long to go kill these guys. If we could have gotten done with them and just formed a wall here, they would not have been a threat. I mean, the archer would have been annoying, but that was like, the only thing that would have been a problem. I think I'm gonna move you back and support. Actually, I don't know if it's a good idea. I want to get these sports done, but the problem is they unloaded them all on the freaking boat. Like, Oh, surprise! You have supports now on a freaking cramped mode. Thanks, game.
Yeah, that is a little troublesome.
And I guess you could just do the supports later, but still, it's kind of annoying. Fire?
Yeah, I suppose it is what it is.
The problem is these C's are kind of dodgy. And random pointless thief is dead. Your life serves no purpose. Skill, luck, and defense. Okay, well, he's getting more defense. He might not have any offensive capabilities in the future, but he will be very defensive.
I mean, he still will. The enemy doesn't know what res is yet.
That's true. Do they ever know what res is? Let's be honest.
No.
Let's do Spoils Jenny. Kill Celica, I think. That's so random. DEI pirates. Random friggin' enemy ever.
She's actually the hidden third main character of the game.
Third lord, yeah. Alright, so I think the next map is the Barth map. I hope it's
a Barth map.
I hope it's more manageable than in vanilla. I really hope it's more manageable. Because that is... In vanilla, it's just freaking RNG fest. I think part of the problem is there's just too many freaking enemies on that map.
Yeah, and they're really aggressive.
That too.
That's not Barth.
Fake Barth. The real Barth is in armor.
And has 15 move.
Yeah! No, he's gonna have a 15 move. Don't worry. Yeah, this map does look a bit different. Okay, Valvar has a really nice portrait. So it's Valvar, Kamui, and Leon.
Oh, this does look a fair bit different.
I don't know where the green units are, like where they're getting positioned, but... Iceseal's wrong. Wait, he does? I didn't realize that. Does he?
Oh yeah,
Oh
he's
yeah, he
usually
does!
like Brock. He's like Brock from Pokemon.
Yeah. I didn't realize it, but yeah, you're right. He actually has eyes now. Okay, what we got here? He's got 10 strength, 10 skill, 12 speed, 2 luck. Oh god, he's really prone to crit. 6 defense and 2 res. He's just got a sword, nothing special. He's got a wind affinity, I guess it kind of fits him. Okay, what is Leon not? Got a light affinity, that's kind of sucky affinity. 11 strength, 6 skill, 6 speed, 5 luck, 4 defense, 1 res. He's got an iron bow on him, that's nice. That would be helpful if we can get him. Valvar's got 16 attack, 5 skill, 2 speed, 10 luck, 12 defense. Did he always have 10 luck? Seems like a lot for an armor knight.
That's pretty good. Like,
honestly, give some of that luck to frickin' Kamui. Like, Kamui doesn't have that much defense, so could use that.
I always remembered Kamui having pretty bad luck.
Yeah,
Like, he'd suffer low % crit rates.
He's got lances and axes. That's nice, I suppose. Our first actual axe user in Celica's route. Yeah, I don't think Valbar's the one we gotta worry about. I mean, he never is. Alright, what sort of enemies we got here? This guy's got an axe. He does 10 damage. That's a lot of enemies, though. That's a lot of freaking enemies, especially at the beginning. I mean, if we can at least get rid... The problem is we start out too far away. Because I don't think we can even fight... I mean, we could bait these guys out, I suppose. But that's not great. These guys do a little more damage than they have been doing. Not much. But we got another thief here. Again, I don't know what the thieves are here for. He drops an iron sword, so that's nice. That, I guess, is his purpose. This guy's got an iron shield. I wonder if he drops it. Just a random pyre with an iron shield. Okay. And there's an archer here with a steel bow. I don't like this guy. This guy should go kill himself. Oh, is this a shop? There's an inn here. Interesting. Okay, we've got an iron sword merc. Okay, mercs don't need more strength. They really don't. They already dull me. They don't need an iron sword. So some of the enemies on this side are actually kind of scary. And there's also a chest. So maybe that thief's just gonna go run for the chest. That's a little cruel though. He reaches in like 2 turns. This guy's got a hide shield. The mage is kind of scary. Yeah, he's got a hide shield and a chest key. There's a lot of guys that can go get the chest. I have no idea what's in it. This archer has also got an iron bow. Yeah, this map seems like it's gonna be kind of nasty. Armor Slayer? Well, he doesn't move. He doesn't move, but still, that's kind of scary. Because if Valbar just decides to run over here, then that's a problem. I have no idea how Valbar's gonna hit.
Let's hope they hold their position.
At least for a turn or two. This guy's got a hand axe. I didn't even realize hand axes were in this game. Oh, he doesn't move. Okay. Yeah, some of these guys are just stationary, so that's nice. I wish more of these guys were stationary. These guys are probably stationary. No, they're not. Okay.
I guess if there's a javelin, it makes sense that there'd be hand axes.
I guess so. But I don't think... I think there were javelins in vanilla, but not hand axes.
There were, but there also weren't any playable axe users.
That is true. That's very true. Okay, so yeah, this map... It's kind of scary. There is an inn here. I don't know what that does. I assume there's someone we can visit. Someone we can visit, maybe. Yeah, our first priority is getting to the green units, because... And probably getting the treasure, because I don't know what these guys... where these guys go. I assume that thief's running straight for the treasure, which is not good. I mean, we're already trying to survive this. So yeah, I'm not looking too forward to this. We do have a talisman, but it's not gonna be... If anything, I would rather have a defense booster. Res booster, honestly. So yeah, these guys don't do a ton of damage, but they kind of stack up. Probably once again want to have Saber and Bowie just kind of charge up front. And hopefully by the end of turn 2, we're going to be past these guys. At least have them dead.
You would hope.
Yeah, because we don't... It doesn't look like we have a lot of time. At least in terms of the game. Because that's not... It's not giving us a lot to work with. It's really not giving us much to work with. And this is 3 tiles wide. That's kind of cool. If we want to go that way. I don't think we will. We'll probably just go like, maybe here. Which already is, you know, slowing us down. I don't like that. I hope these guys stand up against the enemies more than it looks like. Because if these guys all just go for the green units, it's probably over. That's why I'm hoping that if I go like near here, they'll just like, oh, okay, you guys are fresh bait for us, fresh meat. Because I don't know how the AI is going to behave.
I guess we'll see. We just kind of have to.
Let's advance with caution. The problem is it's one of those maps where you gotta advance with caution, but you also gotta be not cautious, too cautious, otherwise then you're just gonna lose something just as valuable. Although, I think realistically speaking, I mean, look, how much does these guys do? 9, 10 damage, 11. You know, Bowie's got 8 defense, and Saber's got 10 effectively, so we might as well just go run over there. Run over there, get as much as we can.
Yeah, those two can just rush in. Soften some.
Both of them? Well, whatever. Oh, Saber, I finally found you. It isn't Miss Lady Priestess. What do you need, lass? I must ask a favor of you, Saber. Huh? What is it? Please, let me learn swordsmanship from you. What for? You can clearly protect yourself with that infernal fire magic of yours. Heck, sometimes even I don't know why you hired me in the first place. I know, but there will be a time that my magic will fail me. I may not know when that situation will happen. Something tells me that magic alone will not save me then. But my friends are in danger too. I wouldn't know what to do with myself if I lost them. You're the most experienced person I can turn to, so please. I just can't say no to you, can I? Alright, lass, but don't come crying complaining to me when I start training you to the bone. Really? Oh, thank you, Saber. I promise that you won't regret this. Well, let's hope that that promise comes in the form of a little extra money on the side. And we can support both of them. Okay, nice. Milady! Oh, Bowie, is there something that you need me for? No, not particularly. I was concerned about your safety. Thank you, Bowie. I seem to be lagging behind today, don't I? Well, not really. Not at all. You're really showing the enemies what for. We haven't even fought anything yet. Bowie, you're slipping back into your habit. Huh? Whatever do you mean, my lady? Aha, there it is again. I told you just to call me by my name, Bowie. We've known each other for so long. It's not unnatural for us to relax the formalities a little. But we were born into different stations. I shouldn't address you so informally. It's not fitting for you. No, Bowie, wrong redhead. Milady is an FE6, not guided. True. Then you leave me no choice. Bowie, I order you to speak to me as a friend from now on. What? Milady? Do you dare disobey my order? No, but... Then follow it. I want to hear my name, not Milady. Okay. Celica? See, that wasn't so bad, was it? Yeah, I guess so. Alright then. We could swap him for more movement. Get him like a preemptive strike on this guy. Oh god, that deals nothing. He doesn't double this guy, that's not good. Yeah, we'll make a map where you need to rush the enemies, but we're gonna make sure that it's fast enough to not get doubled. Even after giving a speed fountain. Yeah, why are these guys suddenly fast enough to not get doubled? I don't like that.
That is a bit weird.
Like, why spike it right now when there's so many enemies? But yeah, we're gonna need all the help we can get, so... I do want to stay at archer range with, Jenny. We really need to. This scares me. This really scares me. Alright, how do you guys take it? 5 damage. The problem is they don't heal themselves. That's the main problem I have. He should double, yeah, he does. Bruh. He's in a forest, and he still is the one missing? Okay, yeah, go attack Saber. That way you need to kill him. I think they're just making room for Bowie, which is not good. Not that I think Bowie's gonna be in trouble, but the problem is he's not doing as much damage, he's not double. That's my problem. Unless this goes slower. Because I think we'll have... Oh, no, he doubles this guy, okay. Alright, yeah, so long as you double these guys, I don't mind. So that archer's go... Oh. Oh, he has got crit on Kamui, that's really bad. That's really freaking bad.
Yeah, I figured
oh,
that might
plays
happen.
that. It plays FE6 music on the Allied theme. The green theme is freaking for the commanders. The Western Isles theme, not the Western Isles. Yeah, the Western Isles. That's cool. I like that.
I like FE6, so I like that.
I mean, maybe there might be a chance. This thief isn't moving yet. I'm sure he will soon. I don't think they're just gonna have him sit there forever. Okay. So what do we need to do? This guy needs to definitely take a beating. I don't know if I want to have Jenny go over here, maybe? Jenny could get a kill, it'd be great. She's so freaking inaccurate. She's so inaccurate, isn't it funny? Alright, let's give it a shot. You never know. Okay, she did get the hit. Okay, very nice. I need to sweep as many of these guys right now as I can. Because that archer does have crit, and that's really bad. That's really bad. Okay, this guy is really fast. I don't like that. We're definitely going to go and attack him with Saber, because we need to. Absolutely. Yeah, the fast part's got to go. He has got to freaking go. Okay, gets more speed. I guess now he's gonna not get dulled by thieves. I really wish Saber would get some strength, though. He's just not. He's like allergic to strength right now, I guess. I don't know. Alright, Celica kill, maybe? We might just need to have Bowie just charge up further north.
Yeah.
I mean, he's in good shape right now. He's got 24 HP. He could start attacking the... Oh, we could kill the archer. He's got a decent shot at killing him. If that's the case, then we may have the green unit secured. If he can do it. Okay, we also need to make sure that May actually lands her hit. I might use Thunder here just to... I know it's less accurate, but I just want to see if I can do this. Okay, there we go. Good.
So, about Saber, I have some good news, but a bit of a silver lining. So he's only got a 30% attack growth, but he does get bumped up to 11 on promotion.
Okay, that's good. That'll help him a lot. Yeah, because
I'd say so.
I don't think Bowie would really be at that much of a threat right now. Because if I put him right here to attack the archer, even if the archer lives, I mean, who can really hit him? Like one bot? No one can really hit him. Besides the archer, if the archer dodges. If he doesn't, then Bowie just got a free turn. So yeah, it's very safe to do this, and there's no reason not to do this. Okay,
we trust in Bowie.
He missed, but he also dodged. That's cool. He at least landed one attack. That's good. It would be nice if we could get rid of this guy so we couldn't crit Kamui, because I'm sure he's gonna go and try and attack Kamui.
Yeah.
That's the... Yeah, these dumb archers, they have crit on them, and I don't like that. No FE7 promo bonuses, yeah. FE7 promo bonuses suck. Leon, you might be in trouble, man. You just keep... You're on a forest, and you're not dodging. Oh, Valvar might just kill the archer. Okay, yeah, get rid of the archer. Get rid of all the archers, please.
Good job, Valvar.
I'm not even mad about you taking my kill. Like, do it, please. If it's an archer, chat make it dead. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know. Lately, the chat's just been really dead. Last 3 days, it's been extremely dead. Now, we're so close to being able to talk. We may actually push her up. Maybe. Does anyone have shove or something like that, or swap? I think you have swap.
Can that pirate reach Leon?
This one? This one doesn't move, unless we need this one. Nah. They can't actually reach him.
Okay, good, because he's at
this archer over here, unfortunately, can reach Kamui. I don't like that. But I don't think he moves. As far as I know, he doesn't. Now, these pirates, yeah, we need to do something about them. Just because they're not immediately in range doesn't mean, you know, that they're never going to be in range. We need to still keep a brisk pace here. The sooner we recruit the green units, the better. But that might set the thief off. I don't know. I could see them do something like that.
I'd rather have the 3 units than a little bit of treasure.
I agree. How dangerous is this guy? Probably not that dangerous, but I don't know. Yeah, he's not really that dangerous. Chocolate roulade? What the heck is that? I know it's something chocolate, but that's about it. I'm not French, I don't know what chocolate roulade is. Scylla can go up there. I don't know if there's something I want to do, or... Nah, I think I just go for this. I might want to pull one of the pirates, maybe? I don't know. Have the green... The thing is, Leon's really in trouble. Like, if he takes one hit, he just freaking dies. Now, fortunately, he's not in range of anything, but still. That's not good. Because if he tries to do something suicidal, which he could just go try to attack this guy. Now, he could attack from 3 range,
He has a
but...
vulnerary.
Yeah, but he's not using it for some reason.
Maybe he will now that he's super low?
Maybe? I don't know. I mean, he should, in theory. That's how you pronounce it. Well, I don't frickin' know. I'm not French. I'm not French. Will this guy move by attack? You know what? I probably won't, but I'm not gonna risk it. I'm 1 turn away from recruiting these guys. I'm just gonna play it safe, I think. But you know what? We can pull these guys, because they shouldn't be that dangerous. So we can go take care of them on the next turn. Open your VTuber stream and pronounce it correctly. Yeah, exactly. Rolled meringue with whipped cream. So it's like ice cream or something? I don't know.
That doesn't sound awful.
It does sound good. I won't lie. Do we double this guy? Bruh, it's a fruity, fast one. I don't like these. Return to center, please. I don't want to deal with them.
How come some of them just decide to be fast?
I don't know. I think it's like at the verge of doubling, but he's not quite there. He needs 1 more speed, and he's just not leveling it. That's the problem. Alright, Leon's healing himself. Good. I freaking love the Western Isles remix, though. It's kind of weird.
Western Isles is just good.
It's kind of weird that they're putting it in this hack, but I'm not gonna complain. Okay, don't... You idiot, Kamui! Freaking Green Unit AI. Do you see what it just did? He decided to run near the throne. This is why I hate Green Units. This is... It better recruit them all at once.
right there.
They'd better recruit them all at once, not like each one by themselves.
It should be like in Rev. You talk to Saizo, you get Orochi and Reina.
Hopefully. I think that's how it works in vanilla, right?
Well, you don't recruit them till after map.
Oh.
In vanilla.
But it is playing the recruitment theme.
Oh yeah, because this doesn't have the exploration.
Melbar and Leon join the party. Why not Kamui? You idiot! Why does he not join? He's the one that I need to save. Valbar was completely fine. I'm not worried about Valbar. It's Kamui who's being retarded.
Why doesn't he want to be part of the team?
Why don't they just all recruit at once? It's moronic.
Maybe Leon can talk to him?
Hopefully. No. No. He's at least on a forest, I guess, but I don't know if he's got enough avoid to really not get killed by these guys. This is the armor star guy. Great. Well, at least he doesn't move. At least he doesn't move, but... Okay, yeah, you know what? Okay, that's not too bad. It looks kind of scary, but it's not. Although, if this guy freaking moves closer in towards the throne, that's really bad. Please don't do that. Please don't freaking do that, game. It might be better to...
Family.
God, I freaking hate greens. Oh, I'm gonna go run further away from protection. That's a great idea. Like, you were completely safe over here. You were not in any enemy's range, and you decided to go and say, screw it, I'm gonna go over there. There was literally no incentive for you to do that. There was literally no reason for you to do that. You had literally 0 reason to do that. You could have just waited like a turn or something like that. This is Diabetes Plus. Well, yeah, I've heard meringue is pretty sugary.
Must taste good then.
Then again, I'm kind of surprised Proctor isn't already diabetic. Okay, you know what? Yeah, I think Valbar talks to him. Is Valbar the only one that can talk to him, or... I mean, we might as well get Valbar up there.
Valbar or Celica, maybe?
I can't check Celica right now, unfortunately. I wish I could, but at least
let's just
show
go
me...
do...
It would be nice to at least show it, okay, Celica can talk to him, even if I can't move her right now. It'd be nice to know.
I mean, some hacks do that.
Well, unfortunately not this one. I didn't know that some hacks did that, though.
Like, there'll be a little talk menu, and it says who can talk with who.
I think that's an Epic 4. Probably Croatia as well, I'd assume.
They must have implemented it then.
Yeah. Like making more rings. Aren't they? I don't know if they are, to be honest. Of course, but we had to miss. The May disease is spread to him. Now he misses everything. But maybe that means May has lost it, hopefully. Alright, let's do this.
They traded around every
Alright, May,
map.
you better be able to hit things now. Never mind. Now she just infects other people, but it doesn't mean that she loses it. Sadly. Yeah, these enemies are more passive than I thought they would be, to be honest. Which I'm not complaining.
That's a blessing on this map.
It is. It really is. It really is. I feel like they'll still move it after a certain point, but hopefully they'll at least wait like another turn. Like if they start moving once you get all the green units, okay, fair enough. Like fair.
You know, I would say that this map is pretty alright, but then Kamui just decided not to join.
Yeah, like that's the only thing that I think I really have an issue with so far. Like, why did he not just freaking join? Like, why did two of them join, but then the other one's like, nope, I'm gonna be a little rebel and not do it. I could go shoot this guy. I'm tempted to do it. I'm pretty tempted to go shoot the Hand Axe Pirate. But I don't want to change it. I don't want to change it, because sometimes when you attack a unit that's stationary, they'll actually change their AI. And I don't think that happened in this game, but...
Better save for next turn.
Yeah, at least for now. I can wait a little bit.
No rush on a stationary guy.
Yeah, no point. It's just not worth the risk. Yeah, he probably won't move. He probably won't. I haven't seen any instances hack of that happening, but you never know.
On the off chance they decided to do it.
I think it's really jerkish when games do that, because like, okay, where was my indication that they're going to do that? But it does.
Three Houses did it sometimes.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they definitely do. Horse Scroll is streaming that. Or Horse Scroll is coming out. Should I stream that? Well, Garnet would definitely watch your stream. That's his thing. Okay, now the thief is attacking me. That's a really weird thief. I don't know why he's not running for the chest. I'm not complaining. I'm not saying, grr, why is he not doing what he's supposed to do? I'm just saying, like, I don't understand why he's acting like that. That's really strange for a thief. The thieves in this game do have some really weird AI.
Oh, cool. Kamui got out of the way.
Change of plans, Kamui. We're helping this fine young traveler take down this the dastard's whole fortress. You got it, boss. As long as you're paying, I'm at your command. If your model all set, I imagine. Yeah, no, this map has actually been oddly very easy. I was not expecting it to be this easy. I really wasn't. I was thinking we were going to be going through, you know, an RNG fest. I wonder if it's different on Lunatic. Yeah, I could see this being a lot harder.
Definitely.
It really depends on the AI, though. It really depends on how the AI behaves. If they're a little bit buffed, that's not a big deal, because the only thing that was really scary was, like, the green units being stupid. Not even so much getting crit. I mean, yeah, that is a possibility. They could get crit. But that wasn't really what was, you know, the problem, to be honest. God, Jenny's hit rate's so bad. Like, I swear Silk's hit rate was not this bad.
Probably was.
But she's at least landing them, so that's, it may actually help her that it's 1 RN, not 2.
On anything lower than 50, yeah, it would.
Yeah, because that was 49% chance. You better get it ready then. Oh, we got the Iron Sword, very nice. That would be good on Saber, or Celica, whichever one.
And what was that you just learned?
She learned Invoke. Invoking guys saves lives.
It does.
It really does. It genuinely does. I think usually by this point I would have Invoke in vanilla. Yeah,
Yeah, I remember having it for the Necro Dragon map.
So Jenny heard you talking. I mean, hey, it worked. It worked though, didn't it? It worked. You know what? I think Jenny can do this. I have faith in Jenny.
She's ready to roll.
She probably is, yeah. All right. That guy is dead. Very nice. Yeah, at this point, I think this map is mostly won. I mean, yeah, there's still the Armor Slayer. We do need to be careful about him. You do need to be careful with the Armor Slayer. Don't forget about that. Fortunately, he doesn't move. That's really generous of the game to do that. Just make him just not move. They didn't have to do that. They could have made it a lot scarier, but they didn't. Which I'm thankful for. I'm thankful for that.
Alright, I just decided what my late night plans are gonna be.
What?
So I'm gonna play Birthright, but I'm gonna have Gaiden abridged back in the background.
Based. Okay, he dodged. It's a little unfortunate, but I kind of expect that. Because he's on the forest, which is really annoying, but it's not that big of a deal. We just need to get Bowie out of the way, I think. Or have Bowie go kill. That could work. Can you reach? No, you cannot. Okay, that's good. Yeah, these enemies are actually spaced out enough that it doesn't really matter. Yeah, this map design is actually pretty good. Well, I don't know if this is the map or just the AI being really passive. It might just be the AI being insanely passive, and Bowie once again proving that he just needs to miss everything. Thanks.
You know what? Fun story. Like, I think it was 2 years ago, Mangs put out the finale of Gaiden
Yeah, I
Abridged
remember that.
on my birthday.
That's funny. On Gaiden Man's birthday.
I thanked him for giving me a birthday present.
That is a pretty base birthday present. That'd be like getting the final Rev comp on my birthday. Did he ever finish Rev? I don't remember.
He did. It's finished.
Oh, I didn't. Yeah, I can never remember whether it was finished or not. What if he does a Rev stream on my birthday? I think that's all less likely. But I suppose it is possible. How long is this game? What do you mean? This game? Or Gaiden? Speaking of Gaiden Abridged...
There are 5 acts.
Yeah, and we're in Act 2. Well, they don't call them acts in this act, but they're... In vanilla, this would be Act 2.
Yeah. Celica's journey until she reaches the mainland.
Okay, so there are reinforcements, but that's not too bad. I mean, they probably move, but it's still not really a problem. I wonder if they can raid the inn. I kind of doubt it. I suppose it's possible. Alright, go kill this guy. I would like to see what this inn is for, though. Maybe you get a unit out of it? I don't know. Or an item.
DEI pirate lived.
DEI pirate, yeah. Like a fourth into the game? I guess? Sort of? I suppose you could say that.
Somewhat. I mean, Act 5 is short.
Act 5 is very short, yeah. But Act 3 and 4 are like the meat of the game. Act 3 and 4 will both take a good few streams to beat.
I actually wonder how it's gonna work. Like,
yeah, I do too.
Are you gonna be able to choose, like, as you go?
Actually,
who you like?
yeah, that's a good question. How will that work exactly? That is actually a good question. I'm gonna keep our armor away from the throne because one, they got an armor slayer, and two, they got a mage. That's just a no-go. Whereas this area is just physical enemies, so we might as well go for that. Now this map was oddly way more toned down than I thought it'd be. I saw this map and I'm like, oh god, there's a lot of enemies. But it wasn't that bad. I mean, it could have been bad if they got a crate or something on the archer, but that was like the only thing that could really screw us over. That's what surprised me. Yeah, these guys are kind of aggressive, but that's not really that big a deal.
Yeah, if they wanted to buff anybody, they could have bumped up Kamui's luck.
Even just like one luck, because you only face one crit, they could have just given him one luck so he didn't get crit on his join map. That would have felt really nice, actually.
Yeah.
Those guys are running a bit. That is a little concerning. Mostly the archers. The archers are what's concerning. Are we going now? Alright, see.
Gerudo.
You know what's bad when May's not doubling? You know there's a problem when May's not doubling. You know the enemies are too fast when she's not doubling. Like, okay, hold on, back it up, game.
Those pirates drank the Sneed.
They did. They definitely did. Can we go hit you? We could try, I don't know if it would work. They don't have any archers, okay, so I can try that. Okay, she hits again. Good. She hadn't been hitting much lately, so it's nice to see her actually hitting. Alright, I might ship with Leon. I don't know.
I suppose there's no harm in it.
Nah, no risk to it. Might as well. Bowie and, what's her face? Oh, I'm starving. I suppose no one would mind if I picked something out of the provision stock. Oh, this'll do. Bowie, are you feeling okay? Well, fine. He's eating flour. You're eating flour.
He found the flour.
He is eating flour! You're
based game?
Flour. Very based game. You know, this game is actually very based. Like, raw flour. Yes, do you need it for baking? I'm deeply sorry if I left you without enough for a recipe. Now, we've got plenty of flour. Why do they even carry flour with them? Why do they carry
because
flour?
It's all Bowie eats.
You know, that stream has actually been really fun. We had the DI pirate, now flour.
One of my memes just makes even more sense now.
How could you eat that stuff raw? Well, I was hungry, and I didn't feel like taking time to bake it into bread. I mean, it tastes fine on its own anyhow. If you say so. Is it really that strange? He confirms that he eats flour on the regular by saying that. Oh, we're invoking. Oh, dang. 4 invokes? Let's freaking go. I didn't even need it, but these guys do more damage than some of my army does. They do more damage than freaking Saber. They do more damage than Saber does. They have more strength than Saber. That's actually kind of funny. Yeah, they do more damage than like half my army. It's kind of sad.
You know what? That one support will make me forgive anything bad I ever see about this game going forward.
Man, Gerudo King just missed that gold mine right there. Genuine shame. Eating raw flour, it is strange. Well, not to Bowie, it's not. If your name is Bowie, it's not.
Wait a moment. Bowie can just cast fire magic like he could bake bread himself.
Yeah, he could!
But he chooses to eat the... He's right near some water. Okay, it is salt water, but...
I mean, yeah, true, but still.
Well, then he just gets pre-salted bread.
He could do that, yeah, I suppose. Something saying he couldn't. That's a steel bow, though. That is a little intimidating. That could be a minor problem. I don't think it'd kill, but it could do sizable damage. Got an iron shield. Okay. That'll give him... Oh, he'll slow down a lot, but he'll have 12 defense. It doesn't really matter that much. Yeah, you do 13 damage, so that's not really that scary. But you also have like 1 speed, so... We still double. That's the funny thing. So invoke hurts her a lot. You cook flour, all you get is burnt flour. I mean, she's not wrong. To be fair, she's not wrong. She ain't wrong. Okay, yeah, just being in range of 1 archer, not 2. Being in range of 2 archers is just a mistake. Let's get you out of the way. We're not gonna deal with the Throne Squad for a bit. Alright, yeah. Yes! Invoke army! I wonder if they scale with Jenny.
I would assume so.
So in other words, these guys won't fall off if they're already this good. Because they're actually, like, I swear in Shadows of Legends, they kind of suck in terms of damage output. These guys actually do decent damage.
Yeah.
Not amazing damage, but they do decent.
I know that, like, the other Invokers got different units. Like, I'm pretty sure Tatiana got Pegasus Knights and Silk got Dread Fighters, but...
I'm never... Okay, that's a stretch, Proctor. That's a frickin' stretch. You're never wrong about killing, I don't know, Dedue. No, that's pretty wrong, honestly. That was pretty wrong. Okay, I don't know, I don't like these thieves. Or not thieves, I don't like the archers. It's kind of a problem, isn't it? We can get rid of one of the pirates, we can probably kill them with the bows. That'd be good. They both have steel bows, though, so it's not great. Anyone able to kill a pirate in the middle? Maybe. That's a little risky, though. If we put May there, we're really asking for trouble if things don't pan out quite the way we intend. With that shield, can we unequip it? Like 3 houses shields? Oh, we can. Sweet! It's just like 3 houses. I love that. But, of course, this has to be the freaking hyper-fast pirate. Wait, what? You have a steel axe and you still don't get to... Wait, what? That doesn't make sense. How are you that fast with a steel axe? That's a freaking lie and a half. Doesn't make any sense. I don't buy that. That sounds like BS to me.
Yeah, no.
Why does the steel axe weigh less than a fire tome? That makes 0 sense. It weighs you down by 2. But fire tomes weigh Bowie down by 3. Okay, that's just stupid. That's just dumb. That doesn't make any sense.
A book is
heavier
weighs
than a
more
gigantic
than
axe made of steel. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? Oh, Seraphim can just clear this guy out. Dang. That's good.
It's pretty good, yeah.
She doubles with Seraphim, dang. That's really good. I just don't like these archers. These archers are just... I don't know, man.
They're nasty.
They do, like, 13 damage. That is a lot. And there's 2 of them. If there was 1 of them, I'd be like, okay, fair enough. But 2? That's a ton. I might just let the freaking Greenies take care of these guys. I might just let them take care, because it just isn't worth it. You know, if we already don't double them with Bowie, though, I might just freaking... Well, I double this guy with Bowie. You know, I might just go and put the shield on him. I might, because that means the archers won't do anything to him. Well, they'll do 1 damage to him. That's kind of the point.
Oh, he's here.
Oh, Camaro, you missed it. You freaking missed it, man. We fought DEI Pirate. DEI Pirate.
If you stick around long enough, you'll see her again.
Maybe. You might. I don't know. Can't wait for Soka to learn heal or something like that, though. Because I could use some healing on Jenny. Certainly use some healing on her. You know, we could get Valbar in here. Wouldn't really be against that. Because Valbar could tank. Yep. He's right, Proctor, whether you like it or not.
Huh? What do you mean, no?
She's just coping, I don't know. Yeah, go kill them. Kill them. Ah, you're not gonna kill them, that's kinda sad. Yeah, go block them off. Get cut. Bandits.
Wrong. Bread does not taste better than keys.
Chat's dearest VTuber. She will never escape the VTuber accusations. She'll never escape. I mean, it's a shame we don't have weapon triangle on these guys, but... Doesn't even double the soldier. Now that you chip those guys down, I can actually go and start attacking with Bowie. We can hit, you don't have the Iron Shield equipped? You do have it equipped. You still double this guy even with it equipped? It's pretty good. You double the Archer with it equipped too. I gotta say, I like that. Yeah, Bowie just kind of carrying, because why not?
As he always does.
Bowie and, I nearly called him Arden, but obviously this guy isn't Arden.
If Valvar could be used swords, that would be pretty cool.
That would be really nice. Maybe when he becomes a Baron. I wonder if Baron.
Maybe.
Yeah, Kamiru. That's what we're gonna say is that they made a boss, one of the pirate bosses, just a black woman. I'm not even joking. It's literally just a black woman with no name. The game
She's just pirate.
The game makes it seem like she's recruitable, but she's not. None of my units can recruit her or even talk to her. I don't know what the point was. It's giving her a unique portrait. That's why we call her.
They had a quota.
Yeah, they had a quota for making bosses black. I guess, I don't know.
But they also made her a criminal.
Yeah, I know, right? That definitely it's definitely a really good idea. Alright, they kill one for me. Nice. Kill the steel axe. Good job. Of course it misses, but hey, it's just a. Alright. It would be funny if the archer missed. It would be really funny if it missed.
That would be pretty funny.
It would, wouldn't it? Which one does better? You know what? They both kind of the same, to be honest. Alright, Valvar, this is your first fight. Make a hack about... Yeah, that's a good question. About what?
Could it be... Could it be the opposite of white?
Could it be pink? No, I'm sure it's pink. Okay, nice 1% crit! Alright, Bowie.
Bowie knows what... He understands the mission.
It was a completely unnecessary crit, too. He would have killed either way. That's the funny part.
He saved an HP.
I guess. I mean, I guess it's true, yeah. Can Leon do it? Oh, he don't. Okay, the iron bow weighs him down a bit, but the ordinary bow doesn't. These guys always prioritize the of course he missed. These guys always prioritize the summons, or I mean, yeah, if they see a kill, they probably wouldn't, but.
What could Kamaru have renamed Brigand to?
I bet it's a word that starts with the letter N.
Nimrods?
Yeah, Nimrods. Kamaru hates those Nimrods, you know? He absolutely hates them.
Nincompoop works better.
They just need to stare at the archer's range. With her. Honestly, all the vulneraries I think should just go to Jenny. She's so inaccurate with Nosferatu that she can't reliably heal herself. guy's
I
hiding
wonder
in
if
the
they
inn.
have rings.
Oh, you mean like the FE4 rings? Maybe.
I meant like the Guide Echo's rings that heal you 5 HP a pop per turn.
Yeah, that could be useful. Could be useful. They're technically safe to use. I mean, yeah, they are. That is true. Who told you that? Okay. Let's see if we can kill the archer with it. Valbar Dolan, let's go. Valbar Dublin. Never mind, he doesn't hit. Yeah, I know. They are.
Yep.
That is true.
But where are the Sky Thieves?
Yeah, where are the Sky Thieves? Wyverns? I don't know. Thracians?
Yeah, just Thracians.
This translates to Thracian. Come on, hit him. You know you want to hit him. Come on, do it. Come on, Leon. Seagulls! Yes, there's always the seagulls. The seagulls are to blame. We need to train Jenny up a bit. And she does have Invoke, but honestly, I think Celica is the one that needs to go and get heal. Because Celica needs heal. She needs to be able to heal things.
Yeah.
This game
I
will be
think she gets it decently early.
I don't know exactly how early or what gives it to her.
I think it's just through level up normally.
Maybe that level 10 or something.
Let's see here.
She's level 5 right now. You can go attack this mage, maybe.
Okay, so she gets it at 9 in Echoes.
Oh, okay, that's not too bad. Alright, let's see what's over here. Just between our sailors, there's said to be treasure at the Seabound Shrine. Treasure so fantastic as a dragon that guards it, a dead one. If you had the Seraphim spell, you might stand a chance against it. Well, luckily for me, I have one. Well, all I have to give is this sword. Was it a Wormslayer? No treasure for help. Good luck. A steel sword? Bruh, I thought you were gonna give me a Wormslayer. But I guess it does help a little bit. Get headset bumps? What? I mean, I don't know what those would be like.
What does that mean?
I have a bump on my head. I don't know if it's from a headset, but it hurts a lot. I have no idea how I got it. Okay. Next one we should be able to start shooting this guy with arrows. Yeah, let's get Leon some shots. Wow, that does nothing. Oh, it's probably just get a friggin' shield on him, that's why. Let's get his hide shield. Dancer your headset strap. Maybe like slightly? It's not that noticeable typically. I guess he has that shield, so you can't just go cheese him with an iron bow. Stop being a wind-up? What does that even mean? Skull deformations from using headsets. From what I understand, they are really minor. Like, they usually will just go and reform itself after a short bit anyway. And they're usually not even noticeable, but not that noticeable anyway. Like, it sounds a lot worse than it actually is. You're like, oh no, your skull is being deformed. It's not really that severe though. Okay, that could be a problem. That's a massive problem actually. That's not good. Is the run over? Can I get some?
Oh, don't be over. No.
We can't lose like this.
Oh, come on, no.
She just needs to be healed. The problem is our healer doesn't have physic. Is there nothing I can do? Wait, I have shove or swap or something, right?
So,
yeah.
Somebody can. We just need to get Jenny up there.
I could do that. Yeah, I could do that. I could get Jenny up there. But she's 2 tiles short, so she can't do it. what's better is just to go pick up Celica. She shouldn't be that hard to pick up.
Oh, yeah, rescue, I forgot.
Yeah, we have rescue. We have rescue for a reason, guys. We have rescue for a reason. Yeah, if we can just get
Keep
Saber
forgetting
up
this
there.
is...
Because Bowie has Swamp, I believe. Yeah, he does. Okay. Is that the run? Nope. No, it is not.
I just keep forgetting there's rescue.
Hey, that's rescue saves lives, just as Invoke does. And runs. Because that guy doesn't move. Yeah, he doesn't. So we can just get the heck out of there.
I'm just not used to this being GBA, so I suppose it slipped my mind.
Humi Cat also sounds like a VTuber name. Does it not? That's literally a Discord name or something, but it sounds like a VTuber name.
She should just be Sanjay Kapoor.
Sanjay Kapoor? Yeah, first Indian VTuber. That is worried. I was worried for a second. I was like, there's gotta be something I can do. Usually in situations like that, there's usually some solution you can work with. There's usually some weird little trick you can do. And I was right. Great going on. Okay, to be fair, it's not really my fault in this case. It's my stream name. No, it's not. Your stream name is Proctor. Whatever the heck that means. What do you give people tests or something? You're a test proctor? Bro, of course you'd miss. Do you read an Indian accent? Hello, I am a VTuber. I help with tech support. We crit? Well, I can hit. I suppose that's something. Let me give Bowie the kill if I can.
Bowie deserves it.
Oh, your Steam name. Close enough. Oh, this guy, he's gonna steal the kill! The Phantom's gonna kill him! This Phantom's still alive somehow. But he got the chest key? Wait, what? Did the chest key do? Wait, what? The chest key went to the freaking Phantom? Oh, it went to Jenny, I assume? Wait, who the heck did it go to? Who did... What? Where
did it just disappear then?
I guess? I don't know. That's not good, though. I mean, like, that's just a chest key, but still.
Check the convoy?
Maybe? Maybe this goes to the convoy? Yeah, there's a chest key in the convoy, though. I don't remember if that's from something else. But I know that, not Valbar, Saber also has one, so I assume, yeah, I just went to the convoy.
If so, that's very
not
convenient.
Too bad, yeah. What's this guy have? A hand axe, I believe? Okay. I just want to kill the armor Saga. I wonder if he drops. I kind of doubt it. No, it's not.
It'd be nice.
It would, yeah, it would be nice, wouldn't it? Well, there's not really armors on Silicon out there, is it? It's more of an all-route thing.
Yeah. And half your squad is mages, so...
Yeah, not super useful. Yeah, we'll go kill the Phantom. Who's probably gonna get himself killed, but still. Keep him alive a little
Phantom
bit.
v Barth.
We'll try to shoot Barth. Watch him crit. Nah, he's not gonna hit. Oh, well, I didn't expect him to hit the throne. So, kind of didn't expect it, but alright. Wait, does he have like a smart equip or something? Because he doesn't have the steel axe equip, but when you attack him with fire, he just immediately uses the hand axe. Maybe he's just like smart or something, I don't know. He can always attack with thunder though. Because he can't do anything against that. He used Seraphim, but... Yeah, we could. You can shoot through walls? Yeah, archers are kind of like that. They're crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just go with sand here. There's no danger in it. I have to joke more about Gumi being a VTuber than I remember all VTubers are in the 30s. Are they really all in the 30s, though? I'd imagine some are like 20-ish. He actually hit? The Phantom hit him?
Phantom's gonna win.
And survives getting doubled? Okay, this guy's a Chad.
Can we keep this one?
Nah, sadly he's gonna kill him. The hand axe. Oh well. Rest in peace. You did way better than I thought you would. Open his chest.
You will be missed.
We get an iron sword. Okay, that's not bad. An iron sword for Silica. We use our Thunder Comb. Nice. That does decent chip damage. Gonna be the youngest then? I guess, by Chimera's logic, he would be. Still have some doubts that there's none below 30. I have my doubts about that. So no, what Chimera was saying is that they're all hags.
Perhaps.
How does he know this? How does he know they're all hags?
You must watch all of them extensively.
Obviously. Can't be one while you're still fertile. How do you know she's fertile? It's kind of weird to go describe a friend of yours as fertile.
So Mycen only hits on VTubers.
VTubers are the only option for him. Because he doesn't have fertile women. Alright, Barth is healing. Oh, I like how they had this little smart equip thing for him, but it doesn't actually do anything because I can just go and hit him with thunder. Like, the game's like, haha, I'm so smart, and then it's actually not.
Well, Barth tried.
He did. May and Jenny. That was a toughie, huh? You handled it so well, though. Why the long face? Don't tell me you're bummed that Big Sis May's protecting you. No, that's not it. I was thinking, what do you want to do after this? A nice bath would be amazing. Maybe a cake or two, too. She's gonna eat a cake or two? She's donut maxing? Watch out, Proctor, you got competition.
Don't you need flour to bake a cake?
Yeah, Bowie's just gonna steal all the flour. I did get a tad into them a year ago. Why does he call them VTubers if he watches them? He just selects cancer? I don't know. After all of this, after this journey's over... Gosh, I'm not sure. Now that you mention it, it's been on my mind. Of course you did! Why do you sound like you knew that he watches them? Look through this and, well, never mind. Really? Don't you want to go anywhere? Maybe travel a bit? I think I'd spend a nice day on the beach. I'm just so tired of these stupid terrors. It's a nice breeze and pushing Bowie into the water. Yeah, she is the type that would do that. That is actually very in character for May to just go push people into the water. Well, maybe just Bowie though. Maybe going with someone would be fun. Someone you like? Jenny, not so loud. Yeah, I took this impact. Just don't max into the bed and shatter the bloodshed. She does. It's true. It's true. She does do that. All right, May level up. HP unlocked. That's pretty mid. That's pretty mid, but you know what?
She won't get crit.
That is true. This is true. Weird girls. What you don't talk about that? Throwing people into water. My sister would always be like, I want to push them into the fountain. She would always sees anyone in front of like a body of water or like a fountain or a pool, and she's like, I want to push them in. Isn't Barth meant to be good? Well, this is the wrong Barth. That's the problem.
In FP6, very much so.
Ah, he faces crit, that's not good. Could Belvoir do it? Probably not. Not accurately, anyway. Probably not worth it. We can try to shoot him with Leon, that'd be pretty funny. Imagine him laying a 38%. He actually did! Alright.
1 RN.
Yarr! I was supposed to be dodging that. The King of the Seas. Speed block. Well, I mean, he's gonna be able to double things. Will that choose beauty are not aligned with God? I mean, I would agree with Chimera though on Cuda for beauty. I would agree with that. Is it?
Yeah, I'd have to agree myself.
You know, I want that extra XP. Why not? I mean, it's easy EXP. We might as well get it. King of the Seas, indeed. And he's now the King of the Grave.
That means he gets 40 avoid.
Yeah. No, it's only 30 avoid in this game.
Oh, that's right.
Bruh, could have given me that last little bit of EXP. Whatever. You know, I want to get our sword rank up though. Oh, it's about to. Okay, yeah, we're about to rank up that, so we might as well. This is okay. We could get crit, but it wouldn't kill. Your instincts vindicated? That sounds like the weirdest cop-out answer I've ever heard. I don't watch VTubers because I like them. I like them. I watch them so that my instincts will be vindicated. Sure. Sure.
Which
See?
instincts?
Yeah, what are we even talking about? I'll say, so far I've been enjoying this hack a lot. There have been some things... There have been a few things that have been like, okay, that's kind of weird, maybe I wouldn't do that, like the freaking combo-y thing. But it's not that big of a deal. It's not like, bro, this ruins the hack for me.
It was losing me until Bowie Jenny C support.
Speed and lock. Well, okay, it's not bad. Alright then. She did need a level. Alright, let's claim this map. Very nice.
All well and good.
That was not too bad. That was actually...
I'd say so.
Yeah. The instinct that the people that choose certain looks for their models are rotten inside. I mean, yeah. I don't need VTubers to be more racist. I just look outside my window. More racist VTubers? I do support this idea.
Come on, Proctor, get on it.
Yeah, Proctor, that's a niche you could fill. That's a niche you could fill. Wait, he needs to watch VTubers become more racist? What does he watch, black VTubers exclusively or something? Like, how does that work? You watch VTubers so it makes you racist? I don't understand. How does that work? For chronically alcoholic as their IP? You could do that. That could be your...
Build a niche.
Yeah.
See, Inkling.
Yeah, see. Oh, we got Velbar and Leon. And Cameroy. Why do they keep splitting them up from the other two? Velbar and Leon.
Hmm.
Oh, and Convoy too. The Resurrectionist. So it's the last. Oh, it's the frickin' Summoner. Kara's gonna love that map. Okay, we got memes. We have just enough time for memes. That's perfect. Racist, alcoholic, heavily British VTuber that likes mecha anime and figurines. Yeah, sounds about right. Alright, let's see. We got. Okay. Yeah, come here. You're gonna like these, I think. So, Belt has submitted 2 memes. Let's see what he got. Some nice music to listen to while looking at memes, though. With a dedicated hater brigade? Do VTubers really have hater brigades? I mean, I'm sure. Too bad no one will watch. I don't know, man. I think there'd be a lot of people. I mean, you say you're gonna stream a horse game or something like that. That's how you get a horse girl. I mean, like, that's all you have to do to get Garnet to watch you.
Yeah, Garnet's gonna watch.
Just make your model a freaking horse girl. There you go. It's just Bowie and a bag of flour. Dinner. Bro, just eat it raw. G Q U X. I have no idea what the heck that is. It's the end already? Yeah. It is. Women on Twitter hate VTubers like you wouldn't believe. Well, to be fair, they're probably really annoying women. Grr,
Yeah.
why do you watch these 2D women over me? Well, because all you do is just sit in front of a camera half naked, that's why. You can't have me treasure or my DEI job! It's KFC Edge! It's KFC in a freaking treasure chest! They're wannabe VTubers, yeah. Now this is a really, both these are pretty good memes, especially this one though. Freaking
Thanks.
KFC treasure. That's great.
It's a true treasure.
It is. She's a black woman, so it's a true treasure. Yes, Chimera, that was the actual portrait. I'm not joking. This was actually the boss portrait. It's just a random black woman. Feels so astroturf. Like, why? Why is
Her name is Pirate.
I don't have a webcam. Press X to doubt. Wait, you don't need a webcam if you're a VTuber. You don't need a webcam. It's kind of the whole point.
Yeah.
It's kind of the whole point. Yeah, so tomorrow is gonna be, Skyward Sword. Black women all, dude, this one really does look good, dude. The only way I knew this was a guy was just the, we'll just say, like, the lower few pixels. That's the only way. I always thought it was a guy at first. I genuinely did think it was a guy.
Like, if she wore clothes
Yeah,
that,
I
like,
just thought it was a guy.
up to her shoulders.
Yeah. If she did, then I would just thought, this is just a guy. Just a black guy. In fact, I think that's why they put the little detail there, because they knew that no one would be able to tell us.
Maybe.
Maybe. I don't think it's a webcam, I think it's like some sort of sensor or something, I don't know. Anyway, though, that was actually the most fun I've ever had with these streams, the Sacred Echo streams. This is probably my favorite one so far. It's just...
I mean, we had Flower, DEI Pirate. What's not to love?
Yeah, I know, it's perfect. And then soon we're gonna
These will keep getting better.
you know, in Act 3 we're gonna have Trans Jessie.
I forgot.
Anyway, I'll see you guys on, either tomorrow or on, Thursday for more of Secret Echoes. See you guys then.
Yep, see you later.